Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the murk, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures. 3-course meals for dinners. 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different.
This can't come out. This can come out. Sign up to the Patreon.
It's mad, yeah, because when we went to New York just before lockdown, we went like...
I saw you there.
Yeah. Bro. And I remember we went to some day party.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, this party
is
is
sick,
so
yeah.
lit. Bro, we was there. And I remember when I came back, I was speaking to one of the DLT lot. They were like, yeah, that's where they got their idea from. I was like, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I was like, yeah, bro, it makes sense. But yeah, man, it was... New York is lit. Mine was there right now, but he's there for work, innit?
Is it?
Yeah.
I envy those people that get to travel to these places.
You know what?
On work time.
I hear different things. Like me, I would love to like have a job that takes me overseas, but when you speak to people that are in it, they're like, oh, it's still work.
Yeah.
And you know what it is?
They don't even like traveling no more.
You know what it is? It's the time difference that messes them up. Because of that time difference, yeah, you're jet lagged. It's like, bro, when you get there, you have to like go into work, but your body's still in the UK, but you're in America. It's mad. That time difference, like even when I went to Toronto in...
What, for work or not for work?
Nah, just so my cousin got married, innit? So I went there for that.
Which cousin? Salon?
No. This is my other cousin. They actually live there. They're from there. Yeah. So this is my cousin from my mum's side. So my mum's sister's kids. So she got 3 boys. One of them got married in summer. So I went there for that, and the time difference was rattling me.
Oh wow,
bro! And the thing is,
but for how long? How long were you there for?
I was there for.
Did your body not readjust?
I was there. My body always readjusts when I'm about to go.
Oh yeah, that's
every
the worst,
time.
isn't it?
Like I'll be there and I'm fighting for my life. The same thing when I went to. I think it's when I go to America, you know.
Yeah, it's because it's quite long though, and there's such a difference in what the time is, isn't it? Well, how's your sleeping pattern in the UK?
It's good.
Is it? So,
but do you know what? It's good, but I've kind of like, it's weird because it's like what I said this year. I want to start going to bed earlier. So normally I'll go to bed like 11:30, 12, and I'll sleep through the whole night. So what I'm trying to do now, I'm trying to go to bed like about 10. But I've been doing that, but I wake up like 2, 3. I'm just lying there. By the time I know I have to wake up, because I'm a morning person.
Oh, what? You're actually a morning person?
I'm actually a morning person. From a kid. Like when I go to my cousin's house, I'll be the first on the wake. I'm like, yeah, let's play, bro. They're sleeping. They don't care. Like even in my family house, me and my sisters, I was always the first on the wake from early. I don't know why.
So no, regardless, you're gonna wake up in the morning. I'm
gonna wake up, but now I want to try and see if I can get. You know when I was, you have to get 8 hours sleep. I've never got that.
Me too, boy.
Who gets 8 hours sleep?
Like, some people do, and they're really good at it. Yeah.
But does it make a difference, or is it just like a myth?
I don't know, because I find myself, even though certain times when I'm not 8 hours sleep, but when I've been in bed for a long time, I find that I'm still tired regardless. So it makes no difference to me. I've never woken up and feel, great. I feel refreshed, isn't it? It's always a problem.
You're always have to get out, man. So, but you know what? I'm trying to cut out though. Napping in the day.
Bro, it's been getting to me recently, you know. I've only started doing it,
I hate it, man. Yeah. Every time I wake, I just feel discombobulated. I'm like, what did I...
But do you nap on purpose? Or does it just... You just sleep?
Sometimes it will just hit me.
Yeah, that's what I'm going through now, boy.
It will just hit me. But then there's other times where I'm like, nah, I'm fitting it in. But then when I wake up...
Wait, how does that work? You're actually planning your nap?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Why?
Let's say I start early for work. And because normally what I do, I wake up and I go to gym, come home, log in. But I've realized recently, like it's good for me to train in the morning, but it kind of gets me a bit tired during the day. So I'll try and squeeze in a nap, like maybe like 1:30 for like half an hour, 45 minutes.
But that's if you gym in the morning?
In the morning, yeah. If I gym in the morning.
Then you're
if I don't gym in the morning, I feel like I've got more energy. That's why I don't get when people like, you feel more refreshed in the morning. But I don't know, it depends how you work out, innit? So I feel if you get a proper workout, you're gonna feel tired. But some people are like, I feel refreshed. I don't. I feel tired by the time I get to 1, I feel tired, bro. But obviously, when I'm in the office, you don't have that.
And then you plan the night. That's good, boy.
But it's not good because when I wake up, I just feel like a waste man.
But it's worse when, for instance, I'll just be, you know, when you've had your meeting, yeah? Or, like certain times, I don't know why it's a big deal for me when I'm working from home to have a meeting and then, you know, got your camera on, then you just close your laptop and then for some reason, bam!
The sleep just hits
What? 8 o'clock? This is me. What? From 4 p.m. to 8 o'clock. I was like, no, this is a sleep.
But you know what? You know what's laughing? It's funny because now it's reminding me of like how our dads were. Like, bro, my dad, I'll be having a full-blown combo with him and the next minute I can't hear anything and I look and he's conked out.
Oh, he's boy.
Conked out. The day is finished.
Yeah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out.
I feel like, I remember there was a window. Oh, you know when I used to watch, when Game of Thrones was...
Yeah.
Bro, any Game of Thrones content, I was just taking...
To be fair, you're right, because you know them, they had those little law... I
love that stuff.
What? That's why, for me, yeah, that's why Game of Thrones has to be the best.
It is the best.
Of all time. Because of the history that they've got behind it. It's too much.
Rich in history.
Yeah.
I watched the episode yesterday of that new show.
Which one?
The Night of the Seven Kingdoms, the new one.
Is that part of? It's still part of.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
So it's set between Game of Thrones and House of Dragons.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wait, who are the characters in this one then?
We don't know any of them.
Wait, and there's no clue as to who is who yet.
They've got like some links and connections to some. There was a mention of a Baratheon, there was a mention of a Targaryen, so you know it's all kind of feeds into each other.
But these characters, we've never come across these ones.
Never.
Wow. Because I feel like I know everyone in the kingdom.
But this guy got mentioned, the main guy, his name is Duncan, he got mentioned by Joffrey in one episode.
Ooh, what did Joffrey say about?
So you know when... Joffrey's opening that big book and it's got all the famous knights and it's the stories and he's looked at Jamie, he's like, you haven't got anything in here.
Oh,
wow. So he mentioned, he's like, so Duncan, he's got 4 pages. He must have been a really good man, amazing man.
Oh, wow.
So this about him.
Oh, wow. Sir Duncan, he's one of, what's the title that they give them when you're the king's person?
He's a hedge knight.
Okay.
So he's like, right now, as the show started, he's at the bottom. He's any guy. No one knows him. No one cares about him. He's just tall. He's just mad tall. That's all we know. We don't know, from what I've seen, in terms of like...
He hasn't fought or anything?
He ain't fought. He done nothing. I think he...
Shit, when did this come out?
Yesterday.
Oh, that's why. It hasn't. Because, I've been busy. Because this definitely is supposed to be my algorithm, innit?
Yeah. When you're ready, bruv, it's a good episode. It starts off good. And it's like, I think they've got the original Game of Thrones theme song as well.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool.
And what's the guy, the main writer, George R. Martin, he co-wrote it as well.
Oh, beautiful,
so
man.
Fully part of it. So I think that his whole thing is to make
sure
match.
Even though they deviate from the book sometimes anyway.
But do you know what the thing is? My thing is, if you deviate from the book, just make it good.
What do you think of the ending
of Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Horrible.
I was hurt, man.
It's horrible.
I was hurt.
Like, it's no...
What were you mostly hurt by?
Bran.
Oh my God.
Bran being...
oh Lord.
Bran being the king.
Oh, fuck, man.
It don't make no sense. And what do you call it? Jon, just basically his ending, you don't even know where his path is going. And I hate that Khaleesi went out like that. I hate that. Because I feel like she had such a big build-up from the beginning. Because I still remember from the beginning. Remember the beginning when she was with Viserys.
With her brother, innit? Yeah. Getting boyed and stuff, isn't it?
I remember her story from the beginning. Like, she was nothing. Like, I remember when I first started watching the show, because with Game of Thrones, when everyone was watching, I wasn't watching it.
Same, yeah.
My sister, my little sister, begged me to watch it. Because I think I was in a space...
Wait, did you write your book before or after this, though? Your first book?
Before.
Yeah, it would have been before. Yeah. Okay.
I started writing my first book in 2016.
Okay.
I started writing ages ago. But the thing is, I finished it, but I sat on it.
Okay.
Because I was just scared. Like,
Scared of what?
of just putting it out there.
Oh, right.
Literally, I wrote it and I just sat on it. But the thing is, even with my book, if I go back a few steps, so before I wrote my first book, I used to write plays. So what I would do is I would just write them and I'll just post them on, what's that thing called? It's like a blog site, WordPress.
Oh, WordPress, yeah.
So I used to just post it on that. So literally, I will go through stuff and write about it, but I'll just change the character names.
Oh, be you, basically.
Yeah. I'll literally write about it.
Well, have you got background in English?
That's what I've done in Brunel.
Oh, English.
I've done
Oh,
English
wow.
drama.
I thought you did one of the ologies for some reason.
No, I've done English literature of drama, bro.
Oh, wow. Okay, it makes sense. Because I'm thinking English is one of those things that a lot of people don't really touch like that, innit?
Nah, literally. And the thing is, it's so mad because, I don't know, I feel like everyone's trajectory and path is different. But for me, when I came to Brunel, I didn't have a clear path. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just went because you have to go uni. Because I remember before that, when I done my A-levels, I done English, drama, media studies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I loved it. I enjoyed studying. It was amazing. So I chose English literature of drama for Brunel. But it's even funny because I didn't want to go uni first year.
Why?
I wanted to do a gap year.
Why?
I just wanted to work and get money for a year and then go to uni. But the thing is, it's so mad because my mum, she's like a typical
African
calm Ghanaian mum. Nothing really bothers her. Nothing gets to her. Don't stress, coffee. Just relax. But when I told my mum I want to take a gap,
well, hell broke loose.
she lost it. She's like, good gap. But she couldn't even get the words out. That's how angry she was. Gap what? What does that mean? Yo, she was going mad. She was like, you can't do it. She's like, nope. And so my sister's godfather went to Brunel. He done like a business course and he finished uni, had a massive successful business. So in my mum's head, I think she thought that anyone that goes to Brunel, they've got the keys to success. So she wanted to make sure I never missed that boat. I didn't want to go to uni. I didn't want to go uni. Not because academically I made it, because I done all right in my A-levels, but I wanted to work and then go to uni. Because my plan in my head was like, because I didn't know what I wanted to do, like career-wise. So I was like, let me work.
Make some money
in a school, or let me work in a theatre, let me work somewhere, get experience.
Were there options at the time for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started looking, but when I told my mum,
oh, wow.
just dashed it. The thing is, it's so mad because my dad, he didn't even get involved. He just let my mum blast me and I just like, cool, whatever. And then Brunel. But when I went to Brunel, I loved my course though.
Okay. What would the drama... We're going to go back to the Game of Thrones shit, what would the... Because I think that's even a good question to ask about how Game of Thrones even affected your second round of the book, innit? Because...
I definitely did. I think any good piece of like film, literature will always...
inspire you. So now you're thinking about your characters for part 2.
Yeah.
Certain things that you said in part 1 that you're going to link it, you know what I'm saying, innit?
It all ties in. So even before I wrote the first Fallen City, I remember I used to like write plays, put them on WordPress. So if I would go... it was like a release. Anything that I was going through, good or bad, I'll write about it. So let's say me and you go to the shop and something mad happens and we both have to run away. I go one way, you go another way. I'll write about that. But I'll just change your name. That's what I was doing. But then it was funny because some of my lot will read my stuff and they'll come back to me. They'll be like, wait, are you talking about X? I'm like, yeah.
That's cold.
Literally. But I would change the name. And what I used to do a lot as well, when I first started to write, which I've done in this book, I would write in a different timeline. I never wrote like in modern times because I think with me, with the writing thing, it was more than just writing a story. I loved history when I was in school as well. So if I was to write something, I don't know, in medieval times, I'll research about that time period. And then I'll write about my life, but in that.
Oh, so for
timeline.
instance, but how deep would you go? You know, like for instance, if you studied the medieval time and say, instead of, obviously I know they didn't have televisions back there, they had something else. Yeah. Would you include that something?
Yeah. I would make it like as close to that timeline as possible. Because that was just, my thing, it was just added another layer of interest to me. So even if I started to get bored or lack inspiration, me looking into that timeline, that time period will give me some creative juice as well. So I remember I had a whole window where I was just writing and posting plays. I think once a month I was doing it. Then when I got the idea for Fallen City, I wrote the first chapter and I was just gonna put it on WordPress. But then I spoke to a few people that I knew within like my network that also write. And I was like, oh, what do you think of this? So I'm like, wow, this is sick. Like,
what was it? It was like the first
few chapters.
Okay.
I just passed it off to a couple of people that I knew that are in the writing space or have been writing before me. And they were like, oh, this is like good. You've got something here. And then one of my boys, it's so weird. This is like, I feel like a lot of things in life is mental because I feel like I wanted them to tell me, just put it on the website. Because that's the easy thing to, that's what I've been doing. But people are saying, no, you can turn this to a book. And a part of me knew I could turn it into a book, but I was scared. Because I know that's me coming out of my comfort zone. And writing a book is like a bigger investment of time. These plays I was just doing it in a couple of hours. This is going to be time. I have to put money behind it. There's so many things to do behind it. So I was like, so literally I stopped writing the plays. And around this time, I was doing my master's.
What? You're writing a book while you were doing your master's?
Yeah, I was doing my master's full time, but I wasn't really working. I was working part time. So literally any time that I wasn't studying, I just write. And I just literally just immersed myself in that writing thing. But it was like...
enjoyable though?
It was enjoyable. I loved it. It was like enjoyable and it was like... it's like therapy as well. It was weird. It was... because it was a different place because before that I was working. Granted, I wasn't earning that much money, but I was used to getting money, going on holiday, but when I got my master, when I was doing my master, everything stopped. Because I paid off a lot of that master's loan myself. And everyone that I'm around is in a different place. They're working, they're getting money. But what they're doing at that window in time, I can't do it because I'm not working. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just focus on this book. It's just another outlet. So literally, up until towards the end of my master's, I slowed down with the writing just to focus on my dissertation and stuff. When I finished my dissertation, I went back to writing. But bear in mind, I wrote it by hand. I wrote the whole book by hand first. I don't know. Because a part of me, as much as I was writing it, enjoying it, there was still like a fear and apprehension was like, I'm not even going to put it out. I'm just going to write it and just...
Well, doesn't writing it by hand make it harder for you when it comes
It definitely makes it harder.
Because that means then someone has to rewrite it.
I have to write it and then type it up. Then, it's a horrible process. But the funny thing, just writing by hand, I enjoy that. But in terms of the process and develop it into a book, it's long.
Okay, so part 2, you learned by that.
100%. I won't recommend it.
But wait, hold up. So have you got the original?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a vibe though. See, that's one thing in it. Yeah.
I've got it, and like you'll see, my handwriting is horrible. Horrible. You'll see, like literally not.
So that means what? Did you have to type when it was time to get published and stuff? Is it?
I typed it.
You have to type it up. Yeah.
I typed the whole thing by myself into a big Word document, and because I remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out. This can come out. Sign up to the Patreon.
I was still living I was living at home. So we're in my mum's house. The computer is in the same room where the main TV is. So what I was doing, so every chance I got, I'll be typing up my thing, and my mum be like, Kofi, what is this assignment? What are you doing? I was like, I'm writing a book. She's like, book? What book? What is it about? She's not really taking it in. I was like, cool, whatever. Because even me, I'm still not knowing exactly where this is going to go. So...
well, what about the actual book? Do you know what's going to happen in the book already?
So, you know what's even interesting? So, in terms of the process, when I was getting to the end, I had the craziest writer's block. Like, the thing is, like, the whole period, I'm just enjoying it. It's beautiful. Like, I'm just... flowing through all my characters, all the world building, just everything. Like, it's just amazing. But when I get to I know that I'm getting to the end because I've exhausted pretty much everything. It's all going to one ending. I just got the craziest writer's block. What? And you know what's even funny? Shout out to Nelson.
Oh yeah.
Because I spoke to Nelson about this, and what he told me, don't force it. Just wait, it will come to you. Just do something unrelated, focus on something else, and eventually it'll come to you. So I remember I had like a few months where I didn't write anything. Because actually I'm lying. I did write an ending, but it was trash.
How trash?
It was horrible. It was so bad. It was just so random. It was like a random fight, and the way the main character killed someone, it was just too easy. Like literally, imagine you're watching
Game of Thrones.
Pretty much, yeah. Like almost essentially. Like, it was so bad. It was like, imagine, I don't know, you're watching Wolverine or something, and then it gets to the end, and the fight is like 1 second. He just goes like that and they're dead. That's it. That's how that's the only way it was so bad. So I just focused on different things. And then eventually, naturally, the idea came to me. As soon as it came to me, I just got it down, done.
Well, do you ever like wake up in the morning and like, and just have to jot stuff down? Because obviously you're such in a creative place that do you fear ever losing some of your ideas and shit?
That's, for me, that's a big thing. It's like, when I get an idea coming to my head, I have to be ready, because also I'm moving in. Whilst I'm writing, my career is going like that as well. So after my master's, I'm basically leapfrogged into the career I finally want to get into.
And what career is that?
So working in special needs, but for local government. So I've done working with the children stuff. I've got my master's. Now I'm looking at local government. So my career is going like this and my writing's going like this. So it's easy for me to just put the writing to the side or even forget. And I've had situations where, because I used to work in Sutton Council, for Sutton Council.
Oh wow, okay.
Sutton Council, it's like, it's far. And
why did you find yourself in these far out councils as opposed to your own ones? Is it intentional?
Do you know what? It's not, So it's even funny because when I graduated my master's, what I done was I knew I wanted to work in local government. But I didn't know what exactly specific role. So when I graduated finishing my master's, what I done was I just generated like a 1-page profile about myself, my experience, my degrees. Because obviously I went to Brunel, went to UEL, done my master's, and I done like a 1-page profile about myself. And I literally...
Not a CV?
No, I had a CV.
No, but I'm saying this 1-page profile... Okay.
Separate. And I had my CV. So I literally... Googled all the local authorities in London or just outside of London, and I emailed it to all of them. And only Sutton Council came back to me, said that we've got this fixed term position that's a SEN case officer. You can come in for an interview. Went for the interview, got the job.
Bruh.
You literally, but that's the only one. Oh, bro, I would have loved to have stayed in Newham, Tower Hamlets, wherever's local to East, that would have been perfect. But that's the only one that came in the offer. I can't say.
You had to commute.
You had to commute.
Well, how far is Southampton?
Every day.
Sutton?
Sutton Council.
Wait, Sutton is not Southampton, isn't it?
No.
Where's Sutton then?
Sutton is like, it's weird. It's like, kind of like, it's near Croydon, it's near Kingston.
Okay,
It's down that way. So I had to get... the like Hammersmith City line to King's Cross and then change for King's Cross to get the train all the way down.
That's like commuting to uni.
It was long. It was long. But the thing is, I was so grateful because I'm like, finally, I have a
real job. Is that your first real job?
I had a semi-job before that. But when I graduated from Brunel, bro, I didn't know what I wanted to do. The whole of uni was just vibe. I enjoyed my course. I loved my course and I was studying. I was working hard. But I was just vibing as well. Again, there was no plan. Man finished uni and I'm like, yo, what am I doing? I was like, I went to the job centre.
Well, just to sign on?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, obviously. And you know what?
No student loan.
And plus you have to, innit, as well. Because if you don't sign on, they're going to be set gaps in employment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I remember I signed on, and then whilst I signed on, I went to my old school to work voluntary in the drama department. So as a teaching assistant, I was doing it for free.
Well, not even lunch. They're not giving you lunch.
Nothing.
Fuck.
Literally. So then...
Experience. Right, man. Who told you? Why did you know you had to do that? Because you see, in terms of it seems you've got a nice strategy planning for...
No, bro.
It appears that way, innit?
Bro, I'm telling you. It looks that way. Trust me. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, even... I think the only reason I decided to go to the school to work voluntary is one... I still had a good relationship with my old drama teacher from A-level, and two, it's literally walking distance from my mum's house. So I was like, I can't just sit home. Let me just go and do something.
But even the profile thing, what inspired that idea?
Profile, what do you mean?
The one-page profile thing, and then send it out to...
That was just...
You know what I'm saying? There's a bit of creativity in that. Thinking outside of the box.
I was like, I'm getting, not desperate, but it's like, bro... I've been out of uni for like 4 or 5 years. I need to get money flowing properly. So I was like, let me just show them what I'm about, what experience I have. Because I've got experience on the ground working with children with special needs. And I've also got a master's degree. So whatever I can get out of that, I'm going to see. Because I'm past, I don't want to be a teacher. And I don't really want to work with children hand to hand. I know there's a whole other side of special needs, like there's legislation, there's law, there's something different. So I was like, let me see if I can fit in there. And then,
But even in regards to that as well, what made you passionate about the special needs aspect?
Bro, it's all, I'm telling you, bro, it's all God/vibes, bro. Like, I'm telling you, when I finished uni...
I like that, God/vibes. I might even call that the episode, God/vibes.
When I finished uni... Like I said, I went to go and work voluntary in the school I used to work in, and I signed on. After a few weeks of signing on, it's embarrassing as well because where that job centre is, it's in one of the main strips in Newham. So it's like, there's nowhere to hide.
Have you booked anybody there?
Nah, but I just always feel like...
You got a hoodie up?
Yeah, I can always feel someone can see me. Like, literally.
How'd you go in there? Walk.
Bro, bust the corner quickly. I don't want no one to see me. And the thing is, I remember this one, sometimes you'll sit down, they'll call your name. I'm like, why are you calling my name, man? I don't even want to be here, just shout my name. So I've gone there and they had a Poundland that was opening in Bowen, Roman Road. It was a new Poundland. So they're like, yeah, we got a job for this. I was like, what? After signing, I was like, I didn't want to take this job, but I was like, I would rather that than the embarrassment of just keep signing on. I was like, okay, cool. So there's a building in Stratford. I've gone there and they've, do you know this is the only job I've had in my life that's given me 3-stage interview.
Oh, wow.
All the important jobs I've had, one interview, Poundland. They made me...
Poundland made you do 3 stages.
The new Poundland opening up, they had 100 applicants. Then they split it to 50. I mean, when it got to 50, I had to do a group interview. Then they split to 25. Then I think 20 out of the 25 got the job and we started there. So, bro, I worked in Poundland for like about a year.
Oh, right.
I worked there for a year, bro. And then after that, I worked in...
Well, doing what?
Bro, I was on the shop floor. I was in the back.
Oh, right. Okay.
Everything. I was utility guy. I was like James Milner, bro. Doing everything.
Oh, right. That's crazy, though. The 3-stage interview vibe.
3-stage interview for...
Because stages of interviews will break me.
Bro.
It just... come on. Just, fuck's sake. Just give me the job, really.
Bro, but you know what? It was humbling, though, because I remembered, I think when it got to the second stage, there was a geezer that was... He obviously didn't get a job, bruv. He was outside on the floor with his hands in his head, bro. With his I think he was holding his CV in his hand. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, definitely character.
Because he probably has a family.
Yeah, part of being a man is basically knowing, hey, I need money. I need money, and this is a job, and I can do it, so let me fucking do it, bruv, innit?
100%. So I remember, after that, then I went to go and work in Reese in Oxford Street for a few months. Then I worked in...
You must have been swagged out, bro.
Nah, bro. Fam, I was working in the basement. I was doing...
What, they don't give you discount and shit?
They gave me discount.
Yeah.
I used to get a big discount. But Reese, back then, I know what it's like now, it's expensive, bro.
Yeah,
It's expensive. So even that discount is not
you're still getting pricey clothing.
Yeah, it's not... And the clientele that's coming into the store, they've got money. Like, I used to see a lot of these old brawny men coming with like their young.
Yeah, it's like the rich man's Primark. Like the rich, super rich Primark,
Bro, I was working in a stock room. I didn't see the light of day, bro.
Oh, right.
Every time I come out, I was just ordering stocks coming off the lorry.
But sometimes would you prefer that as opposed to being on the shop floor?
You know what? It's cool. My team was cool.
Still work in and go home, innit?
Yeah, the thing is, all of these jobs I've had, I worked in Body Shop as well. I worked in Mango. All of these shops, apart from Mango, I had a great team. I don't know, like, do you know what's so funny? Old Poundland, everywhere I've worked in my life, apart from maybe like one place, but I had the best £5, the most fun team. Because you had like your work auntie, you had man them, you've got the Cockney geezer, like it's like a blend, it's like a mix, and everyone is just cool. Like, it was nice, but I remember like when I worked in Body Shop, I remember like, this is when I knew that I had to get a move on, because it's coming up to 2 years after I finished Brunel, and I'm like, I'm still not sure what I want to do. Then I remember they accused me of stealing £15.
Who? In Poundland?
Body Shop. No,
Body Shop.
Body Shop, bro.
Wow.
So
big investigation?
Nah, it weren't. So imagine it was, I remember because it was Mother's Day. So with Body Shop, there's certain days that you work that it's like their sales. If it's Mother's Day, Father's Day, if it's like Christmas, Easter, whatever, they're always doing some promotional offer and stuff. So on this particular day, my main manager wasn't in the store. So I had 2 assistant managers. So when my main manager went, my 2 assistant managers, they were just chilling. They were just in the back. So me and one of my other colleagues was frontline the whole day, and it was busy. So I was on the shop floor on the tills going back and forth. So I was like, these 2 have been chilling. As soon as it hits 6 o'clock, I'm gone. Literally hit 6 o'clock, sign up my till. I bounced. I didn't even tell them I left. I just left. Then I've got home and one of my colleagues, this is BBM days, one of my colleagues is blowing up my phone. She's like, Nana, you need to call me, send me your number, Called her. I was like, what's up? She's like, I'm just letting you know ahead of time, them 2 in the back, their count your till was £15 low. So just be mindful of that. They're saying that you took it and that's why you bounced and they didn't tell anybody.
Oh my God.
Why you went. It's like £15. Like, I know that I wasn't getting bread like that, but £15. If you're gonna steal, you're gonna steal.
Yeah, something big, especially if you're gonna run out.
We're making way more than that at the day. We're making a lot of money. So I remember the following day, my main manager came back, and obviously I know she's probably spoken to them too. So I'm sitting on the shop floor. She's coming, she's hi, Nana, you're right. She's gone to the back, and I think the first thing she's done, count my till. And they actually made an error. It weren't £15 low. They made a mistake. So one of my other colleagues whispered in my ear, like, you're cool. They've counted it. You're actually clear. I'm like, cool. But it enraged me because I'm like...
that's crazy though, because like, say if it was £15, sure, innit? Like, that doesn't even mean you stole it. You know what I'm saying, innit?
I didn't even think about that. Now you're saying that, it could have been somebody else.
Yeah.
But immediately they just tagged it to me. So then I remember during the day, I think towards the end of my shift, one of my ride or dies that was there, I was like, I'm off. And one of the ladies that accused me, she was like, so what, you're not going to say bye to me? I just looked at her and just kept on walking straight.
Black or white?
So Asian lady. Asian lady. But it was her and another brawny lady. Those were the 2 ones that accused me. So I remember the next shift, I just handed in my notice.
Oh, wow.
No, actually, I wasn't even a shift. I came in the next day. I wasn't working. I had, everything, nothing. Things are digital, but they're not. So I had my notice in my hand. I printed it in my dad's big printer, handed in my notice. And then I remember the 2 ladies that accused me of stealing went to my other colleagues, be like, why'd you tell Nana that? We saw his till was low. Now he's quit. See what you've done. I was like, no, I don't know. That triggered me. I was like, I need to go. Then I started to apply to work at schools.
Wait, so you left before you had...
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
I've done that a few times.
Is it? What was that, faith?
I don't know. Yes and no. Because with me, I feel like when I get to a point where I have to just move. Because I don't know how it would be
if
staying around people that think I'm nicking £15.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's insane, bro.
That's crazy.
So I was like, I have to go. I've done that a couple of times. Like, I need to bounce. So literally, I applied to work at a school. But the maddest thing, I didn't know it was a special needs school.
Okay.
I didn't know. I just went on the council website. I applied, interviewed me.
In the interview, did they not mention it was a special? That is berserk if they did.
They didn't say nothing.
How can they not say that?
They probably assumed that I knew.
Okay, yeah. Because it would be a big point.
Yeah. So I've come in, but I've come in during like the summer holiday. It's just before the school's breaking up. So around this period, everyone's on like sports day, school trips, so the school's kind of empty. They showed me one class, a group of kids, so I'm thinking, and they had needs, but their needs weren't like extreme. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, maybe these, they can't manage going outside, it's too much, they're just staying in school chilling. So then after I went in, they interviewed me, asked me like 2-3 questions. They were like, you got the job, but obviously it's for September start. But I'm like, I need to get a job. So I applied to work at a job in Mango. Got a job there and I just worked there through the summer and then quit before September.
At this point, still none the wiser.
I don't know anything. And I've come there on the first day. The first day is inset day.
Oh my God.
And they're talking about how to communicate with children with special needs, give them 10 seconds to process their information. If talking about like physical handling, I'm like, what? What's this? But I'm still not getting it.
So you're thinking maybe there's 1 or 2 inside the school?
I'm thinking it's the odds. Because you know when we was in school, there'll be like 1 or 2 people. So I'm still not thinking anything. Then I've come in like the next day and I'm seeing the kids coming off the bus. I'm like, what? I was rattled. But I think what saved me was that, well, not saved me, I don't want to say it like that. I think they eased me in because the class I had, they were like what you call high functioning. But then, I don't know where it was. After 2-3 days, I just fell in love with it. Don't know why. Don't know how.
What made you fall in love with it though?
Just, I could see the passion of the people working with children, and the kids are, they're just so nice as well. Like it was just different. Like it was just.
What age group were we talking?
So I was dealing with. So in some special schools, they mix the age groups because they do it by ability. So the kids I had were a mixture of Key Stage 3 and Key Stage 4. So it'd be kids that are year 9, year 10, 11, all in like one class.
Okay.
It's mixed. They do it by ability. I just loved it. Like I loved it. I don't know why. I just fell in love with it. I was there for 2 years. First year I had a class that were like high functioning. The second year I had a class, the kids were completely different. Non-verbal, pre-verbal, the whole school.
That must be difficult.
It's difficult. But then they've got different communication systems that they have. Some people will use iPad, they'll use symbols, or they'll use sign, and they use something called Makaton. It's not the same as British Sign Language, but it's like a little bit different. But they teach you and train you how to do all of these things.
Can you do BSL?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
But they should train people to do it though. I was doing something called Makaton, which is like probably like less complicated. But even with that, I didn't have to use it because the kids in my class, they could understand verbal communication. So I was there for 2 years and then I done my master's. But then, you know what's actually so funny is, man, I was just thinking about it now. You know, I didn't plan to do a master's. My plan, this is what I'm trying to say, is vibes, bro. The
Holy Spirit.
I'm telling you, I wanted to teach drama in special schools. But when you do, when you go off to do your PGC.
That's specific.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to do because towards the end of my second year at the school, the head teacher, I volunteered to do drama workshops with the kids. And then, I don't know, after I was like, yeah, boom, I want to be a drama teacher. So I applied for my PGC. They accepted me onto a course, but you have to do QTS, you have to do a maths and an English test to get onto the PGC. I failed the maths test.
Well, you're not good at maths?
Horrible.
You're horrible at maths?
Never been good at maths.
Oh, right.
My whole life, I was so bad at maths. And the thing is, I remember there was a group of teaching assistants like me that wanted to go and teach. So every day we'll be revising together. Every day
maths. The
maths. So we'll do our job during the day, and an hour, 2 hours, we'll lock in and we'll revise. And like literally, so you get 3 attempts. If you fail all 3 attempts, you can't.
I know people that have done this before. Like I think my brother even done it because my brother was terrible at maths as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I remember there's always a group of them that it's like they're good at everything else, but it's just the maths that they can't.
Bro.
And finally he passed whatever he needed to do with it.
Maths, bro, it's always been a sticking point for me from primary school. And the thing is, you have to do it 3 times. If you fail, you can't do teacher training for 2 years. You have to wait for 2 years.
Bro, why?
Yeah, that's how it was.
That's mental. But if you fail, you can fail your driving test as many times as you like.
Yeah.
And people will die.
Yeah. But now, I think it's changed. But I remember at the time, bro, I failed the test. And I remember...
3 times?
3 times.
Oh, wow.
You know fail. You know fail as in like... Each time I'm doing the test, like my results are getting worse. It's not getting better. Like it's getting worse, bro. And like I remember, it's funny you mentioned driving because it's in the same sentence in Ilford. The same place you do your driving theory test. That's where you do that test as well. I remember when I failed the 3rd time, I got on the bus. I remember it was the bus 86, go from Ilford to Stratford.
You cried?
Bro, you know you can feel a lump in your stomach.
Wow.
But I just forced it down. I think that day, if anyone even stepped on my shoe or rushed into me, even though I'm not like that, I would have lost it. Because with me, I've never failed anything, bro. Like, it's learning-wise. Even like my math GCSEs, I scraped to C. I've never failed nothing in my life. Like, I'm like, and this is like the worst time to fail. I'm an adult. I'm not a kid. Like, bro, everyone's doing...
And you revised hard?
I was revising, praying, everything. I flunked it. Like, it was bad. I think you have to get... I think the test was out of 70. I'm sure I probably got like just under 20. It was horrible.
Oh, wow.
It was bad. So I got on the bus and I went to the uni and I'm like, I told him straight, I was like, I failed the test. What do you have? Because I've quit my job now. I've quit the teaching assistant job.
Wow.
I've quit.
Why did you quit? Because you're so certain that you're going to pass or
Yes.
something? Right.
Yes. I was like, bro, I've quit my job. I've been a teaching assistant for how long? And the thing is, there was a wave of teaching assistants that were working with me. They were all going on to teacher training. So I was like, part of me was like, this is the right time. So I've gone to the uni and they were like, oh, well, we can offer you can apply to enroll to do a master's or a master in education or master special needs. I was like, give me a master special needs. Bro, I didn't.
That's mental though, yeah. The way it's kind of lined up, yeah.
I didn't care. I didn't even know it even like really existed. But again, I loved the course. It was fantastic. And the thing is, I was doing my course with like practitioners at different levels. So people that were teachers, head teachers, Senkos, people that work for the council, so many different people. So I got such a wide range of knowledge and hearing different people's perspectives from where they were at in their career.
Was there any test involved in the masters, or was it straight
dissertation and essays?
Now you see, when you're doing essays and dissertations, as someone that is a writer, is that your strong point there?
I loved it.
You love writing dissertations?
I loved it. I loved it. I loved it.
I hate it, boy.
I loved it. That's the thing. I feel like everyone's got their strengths. Like with me, maths.
Yeah.
Never. Like, bro, I remember I was on my knees when I was doing my maths GCSE exam, bro. When I was doing my mock papers, bro, I was failing every mock paper. I don't think I passed one mock paper.
Wow.
I only passed the day I got my exam. But obviously, remember they add your coursework onto it as well. But I think the examiner just was looking at my paper. I think I just put so much working out. He was like, this guy...
you get extra points for the working out.
He was like, this guy clearly don't know what he's doing, but he's trying. So I'm just going to allow him. I'm telling you.
Hey, that's hilarious.
Bro, my maths, like, it was... But the thing is, it's all about... Because like my dad was like strict in terms of academic education. He's like, Coffee, read your book. He was on that, and he knew maths was my weak point. And I remember anytime I'll do homework or work at home, I'll do everything, but I'll duck maths.
Oh, you're avoiding it?
Yeah, I was avoiding it. He stuck it on me. He's like, I know you don't like maths. It's not your strong suit, But if you keep running away from it, you're gonna either fail or it's gonna come and face you later on in life. And then also...
Right, man. That's wise, isn't it?
Yeah. He gave it to me. And also with me, I went to an all-boys school. Sixth form is mixed. The embarrassment of repeating maths when there's girls about, I was like, that didn't sit right with you. I was like, nah.
Hey, you have to get motivated somehow, bro.
Because you know what it is. Because people, when you go to like college, everyone's the first, what course you doing? So I was telling them doing maths. They'll be like, what, you're doing A-level maths? No, repeating. Even that in my head, I was like, I don't want that. Like literally, I was like, I don't want that. But yeah, maths has never been my strong suit. But then also I had a good maths teacher as well. He was I would always tell him like, sir, remember back in the day, higher paper, intermediate, foundation. He'll always put me intermediate and he'll always give me intermediate revision, guys. I'm like, bro, you're the one that's giving me D's and E's. You can see I'm not good. Just put me in foundation. I don't care. I remember I begged him before the exam. He's like, I'm not doing it. He's like, you can do it. You're overthinking it. I was like, this guy's gaslighting me.
Wait, with foundation, you were able to get a C still, though,
yeah, but you have to get like 100% or something to get a C. So really, he was saving me, but I didn't realize it. I was like, you're gaslighting me because you can see I'm not good. But
that's the lyrics that he did that for you, though.
Yeah, he pushed me. I still remember, because I still have memories from school, but they're a bit scattered. But I still remember when I went to get my GCSEs, I was on a bus the whole time. But when I left my house on the way to school, the only thing I was thinking about maths. Didn't care about nothing else. I know I've got everything else. Maths is the only one. Like, bro, literally, you know what's so mad? Like, when I got off the bus, I don't cry. Like, even as a kid, like, I don't cry. Before I got my results going into school, my footsteps were heavy. I was dragging my feet.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting to see the same things I saw in my mocks, bro.
What's that D?
D's, E's. That's all I was thinking. And I opened it. I didn't even look at the other result. I just opened it. I just wanted to go and see maths. And my hands were shaking. My hands were shaking.
Joyful, boy.
My hands were shaking. And I saw a C. I was like, yes. I ran in the playground screaming. You would have thought, if anybody, if you didn't know me, you would have thought, this guy smashed it. You don't know, I got a C. And I even got a C by like a few marks.
Yeah, who cares, man?
But I didn't care. I remember me and my wife ran to find my maths teacher to be like, sir, thank you so much. But yeah, people just laughing. He's like, I told you got it, man. I was like, listen. I was like, I can't. Because the thing is, I remember I went into the exam. I was like, I can't fail this. I was like, I can't fail it. So I remember every single paper. I wish they could give me the original transcripts, my original, because all is just pure working out. Pure working out.
You put the answer down?
Obviously, I put the answer down.
But I don't, the wrong one. Yeah.
But bro, I'm sure I failed that. But I think the only thing that brought it up was the working out everywhere. Everywhere. The examiner.
Okay, this guy's trying to take
it. He probably couldn't even see my answers, bro. He was probably opening it like, yo, what is this? Like, what is he doing? Oh my days.
It's that fucking Pythagoras theorem over here, innit?
But you know what's so funny? Fast forward to 2026 now. Part of my job is data. Capturing data, capturing figures. I like that. Which is weird. Which is weird. It's
because maths involves so much things in our life, isn't it?
Yeah.
If they repackage it, maybe it's just a repackaging of it.
Yeah.
That will make you like it.
Literally.
Now, obviously, because I'm hearing like your job journey over here, innit? And at what point did you know that you wanted to write a book? Is this like a thing from young?
Not really, you know. Obviously, I loved writing. I loved reading. Bruno, I was reading all the time. I was
in your room and shit, just normal.
Yeah.
All right.
I was reading all the time because we used to. So what I remember the most about Bruno, we used to read. We had a module on post-colonial literature. So that was like my bag. I used to love reading about how slavery impacted black people and how it impacted their literature. I remember my favorite book I used to read. I read it for myself. And then I read it as part of my dissertation called Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. I used to love that. I love that book. And who's the Nigerian guy? Chinua Achebe.
Okay,
One that wrote Things Fall Apart. Yeah. That was my guy. That was my guy. I used to love reading that stuff. So I was always an avid reader from when I was a kid. And I kind of lost my way a bit in terms of like reading consistently. Then when I got into writing, I was just literally, like I said, I was writing plays. And then when I got the idea for the book, I was going to move in a play direction, but then kind of got guided into the direction of making it into a book. Yeah.
Okay. So in regards to this book thing, it was never because certain times while you're working, you're thinking, I know I shouldn't be doing this. I need to be doing something else. Did you get that a lot of work and shit? While you're working, like, fuck it, man.
Do you know what? When I was in my retail bag, when I was doing these stupid jobs at body shops, I was writing to it was like an outlet. So I'll be working, I'll have like a horrible shift, I'll come home and I'll just write.
That is so good.
I'll just write. But you know what? Because I feel like that was like a good coping mechanism for me. Because it's like, you have to remember, like, bro, when I work in Poundland, my mate's working Canary Wharf. My mate's meeting clients in, in like London Bridge. Like, look at, shout out, remember Kerry Ann?
Carry on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she was probably one of the first persons to go clear.
One of the first to go clear. While she's doing clients and doing international meetings, I'm posted in Body Shop, Stratford, Westfield.
The people
and the thing is, I'm working in Stratford, Westfield. Is bait. I'm from Newham. Everyone. It's not like I was embarrassed, but I'm like, this is showing me that you need to keep going. That's the thing. And the thing is, one thing about me on my journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, this part of the conversation is too spicy to come out. This can come out. Sign up to the Patreon.
But one thing about my journey, I never watched what anybody was doing. And I never was like, why isn't this happening to me yet? Why is it just me? Because look, everybody's got their own struggle as well.
Yeah, facts.
Because I know the corporate world and corporate space, because I feel like when we were around that period, it was like a big thing. It was like a massive thing, corporate ladder. But then now, as we've gotten older, it's probably not as cracked up as people think it is. Bruv, I think it's just humility. And I think because I was brought up as well, because my dad was like very hard. He was strict, but he's like hard-working African dad. He works jobs he didn't want to work as well. And his context was probably even worse than mine.
Yeah, definitely would have been, innit?
Yeah, bro.
Well, your parents came from Ghana here?
No, so both of them came from Ghana to the UK, but they met here.
Okay.
My dad, he never met my mum back home. Nah, he met my mum here.
Oh, and they're both Ghanaian?
Yeah. He met her. As I hear it, I think my mum never disputed it. To be fair, my dad, he met her on the train. He used to see her on the train going to work.
Oh, you moved to her?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. And that was it. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is what I'm trying to say about life, because it's mad. When I think about it, because when I look at the time span and he probably started speaking to her when he was like 38, 39. And he was working whatever he was working like as a cleaner or parking attendant or whatever, she was probably in the same space as well. And then they locked in, had me and my two sisters, and they've been married since. They're retired now. They're chilling.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they're chilling.
Well, do you know what they were doing in Ghana? Because I always find that interesting. You find out they're doing some big job there, come here, and now they're cleaning toilets and shit. It's mad, you know?
Yeah, it's mad. It's crazy. That's why they love going home so much, because when they go home, there's somebody. When they come here, or anything, bro, they're pushing past them on the train platform, facts, no respect, like nothing, bro. So both of my parents were teachers, but my dad's from Kumasi. My mom is from Mampong.
Oh, okay.
So it's another place in Ghana. So They were both teaching, but I don't think whatever qualifications they had to teach there,
they couldn't transfer. They make it. I feel like they make it difficult on purpose because other places you're able to.
It's cool.
Yeah, just come here and that's
cool.
it.
Yeah.
And then you're banned. But you know what I'm saying. When you
my dad taught in Nigeria.
Oh wow, is it?
He taught in Nigeria. Yeah, he taught in Nigeria with one of my uncles as well. But that's the thing that's mad when you think about it now. It's like, right, you can teach in Ghana. You can even go to Nigeria, teach there. When you come to the UK, nope.
Yeah.
You have to start from scratch. They don't recognize it.
Start again. We don't recognize it.
Yeah.
But that's mental. You reckon that's why kind of like you went down, because other way, as in you reckon that had any influence in you going down the teaching?
I think so, kind of. And I think also my parents, I feel like Africans, like from that gem, they love public services jobs. So my dad
my
dad ended up being a social worker. My mum like a mental health nurse. So they kind of all got into that space. Me, I went into that. My other sister, she's a doctor.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, it's only my other sister that she works in like tech. But I just feel like they never told me what to do, like job career wise. Because with me growing up, I wasn't that academic. I've always been like an average. The most you're getting out of me is a B, not getting an A. Maybe.
But are you getting lower than a D?
No.
Yeah, so not much to complain about there, isn't it?
I'm getting B's and C's, but I think my dad thought he could get me to that AA star level. Like when I got to year 9, he was like, you know what? This is peak there. This is peak.
Wait,
you
but
can't get further than that.
As in, would he basically, I'm wondering, because obviously when you're on your computer and stuff, or when you're writing and stuff, as in like, as it's your outlet and it looks like you're doing something, not that it's not constructive, but it looks like you're doing something extremely constructive. Are they calm with it because you're writing and stuff, innit? Or they say, study, do your work.
They don't care about that, bro. They don't care about this outlet. They want to see results. They don't care, bro. I remember even before even into writing, I used to love drawing. Remember those childcraft books?
Childcraft?
Childcraft.
I don't remember.
There's those big books, they had like pictures and I have like loads of like, it'll be like, I don't know, it might be a book about animals and it'll have like a picture of like, I don't know, like an antelope and then
stuff,
it gives you the whole breakdown of what that animal, what they eat, what they do. So I remember I used to like have like A4 picture and draw. Pictures. But I'm flunking maths. So one time my mum came and saw me drawing pictures. She's like, Coffee, stop it.
You must have been pissed.
She rattled me. That's the thing, like, sometimes it's like, it's not a knock against her. Obviously, she wants the best for me, innit? But I feel like sometimes with our generation, they don't know how to say.
They don't tap into. Well done, and massage that.
Like, just get that out of my face. Same with, I remember, like, when I was doing my GCSEs, I remember when I was getting to crunch time. Now it's like getting to the first exam is like the next week. I'm still kicking ball. Still playing football because I played for my school football team and I used to play for just team my area. So one time I came home and she saw me put my stuff away. She's like, Coffee, this football, just focus on your exams. Because I think the parents' evening, they showed me my predicted grades.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So they were like, look.
That's mind games when you think about that.
It's mad.
Like, why are they doing that? But I guess to make people buck up their ideas, I guess.
But you know what it is? It's funny because it's like, this time I'm playing football, it's not long.
Yeah. So what do you want me to do? Study for the entire 24 hours? Hey, let me exercise. I'm lost from sleeping.
They're like, in their head, they're like, you're only allowed to leave your room if you're going to eat and use the toilet. That's it. The whole time needs to be committed to studying. But then also, but the thing is, I get it, but it was because I wasn't naturally bright. But my sisters were naturally bright and intelligent. So I remember like there was a window, my dad would get me all these workbooks. When I got to like year 9, he was like, I still know A stars. Let me focus on these.
What do you reckon about that decision? Was he correct in doing so? How do you feel?
Yeah.
Would you have wanted him to go any harder on you? I guess it's more freedom for you, isn't it?
Do you know what? It's like, I think that he was probably stretched thin. Like, to do all of that for 3 kids. And remember, like, it was a different time as well. And obviously, he's still trying to figure out things for himself in terms of what he wants to do. Because He obviously studied and went into social care, and I think them times you're doing like night shift as well. So he needs to like really be like, cool, let me look at everyone's strengths and everyone's weakness and then try and figure out the best thing to get out of that. Literally. And then you know what? But to be fair, long term,
I guess
it worked out. But at the time, it just feels mad.
Now, what I would say as well is your book, Full and City. Now, just explain briefly in it what the book's about.
So it's a superhero novel. It's set in the Victorian era. So the main character is a character called Christopher King. He's a orphan. He comes from nothing. His parents are dead. I'm not spoiling him.
No, okay, yeah, that's calm, man.
Parents are dead.
And by the way, I didn't even do the intro. Now, this is called This Can't Come Out. The premise is we have unfilled conversations. Basically, anything you don't want, I send it to you first and foremost. We'll just take it out. So continue.
So Christopher King, and he discovers very early that he's got some superpowers, and the whole, basically I'll say like half of the first book is him discovering himself and finding out how he gets these powers and how to control it. The main thing is how to control it and how to filter out going from one good side and one bad side. The reason he has these powers is because there's a guy called Eric that used to do experiments on all of these people, and his parents fell under these experiments. When his mum gave birth to him, they knew he had powers, but he had to get hidden away. His parents passed away.
Oh, wow. So he never knew about it?
Never knew them.
Okay.
He didn't know his parents had powers. Then he does find out at some point this guy, Eric, is behind so many different people, because he's not the only one in the book that's got these powers. There's other people, and his pathway connects him to these people. But some of them have the powers, but they're using it. Some are using it for good, some are using it for evil.
Okay. Now, obviously, as soon as one hears a superhero type novel, one has to ask, how inspired were you by the X-Men?
Do you know what? Do you know what inspired me? Like, I would say different things inspire me. So
there was heroes as well. What else?
I used to like that. So
and the heroes got ridiculous.
It's
when everyone in the world started having the power, and you're like, fuck this now. Just chill. Fam, there's like 9 good people here. Why is the whole world got power now?
Bro.
Anyway, and when hero got his power, that's when I tapped out. Like, you're supposed to be hero. Like, why have you got powers now? Fuck's sake.
It was a joke. But you know what's interesting I can say, So I'm going to go back to answer your question, but one thing I'll say is that me writing these books opened my eyes to how some of these shows kind of fall off. It's weird. It's like...
Yeah, it would.
It's weird because you can be writing the best piece ever, and then when you get to that bit of because the thing is, remember I was saying that I had writer's block, but then also... part of the reason I think I had a difficulty towards the end of the book, because I had it for the second one as well, is there's a temptation to rush it. It's weird because you know you're going to finish. So the temptation to just end this.
Yeah, facts. So especially when it's a movie and people have got money behind it.
It's a big budget. Pressure. You're working with a team. Maybe
Disney are saying, yo, this needs to be out
there's
on
a
Thursday.
deadline. Yeah, so it's like there is a temptation to rush.
Say fuck it, yeah.
It's weird. But you know what it is? So going back to what I said in terms of my inspirations, obviously, loved Harry Potter. Loved heroes as well. Also with me, I've always been a fan of like stories. So even like playing like PlayStation growing up, I wasn't really like into like games like FIFA and Call of Duty. I love games like Jack and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, Tomb Raider, anything that has a story.
What about GTA though?
GTA was cool.
Yeah, I never used to follow the story. I used to kill people. That's it. I didn't do no mission.
No, story mode.
I've never done it before.
Nah, any game I'm in story mode all the way. So I had a number of influences, but one thing I will say as well in terms of influences, I think as a writer you have to be very careful that you don't consume too much because you might inadvertently steal something.
That's why I guess it's a good idea that when you're writing about your life and including your life, it's not stealing anymore. It's just experience now at that point, isn't it?
But I remember when I was writing the first one, I was conscious of that I was consuming too much. So I was like, I need to stop. So when I wrote my second book, I wrote it mainly during lockdown. So I wrote most of it during lockdown, and I remember when I started to write again, it's mad. It literally, when I wrote this book, it was
Wait, so this part
second
2
one
was during lockdown?
yeah. It was pure.
Okay.
It was purely an outlet. When I went into lockdown, I had no plans to write a book. When I went into obviously nobody knew I was going to lockdown. We just went into lockdown. So I remember before that, I'm living my everyday life. I'm going to work 5 days a week, but I was working a little bit closer. So I love the commute. I love my team. I love my job. I moved up. I've got promoted. I'm big manager. This and that. Up until that point, went to New York. Obviously, I saw you in New York.
In fact, the last event you probably went to before lockdown was mine.
Yes. I was there.
Because I remember the day afterwards, I'm telling I can't go work no more.
Can't go nowhere. And then I remember I turned 30 that year. I went to Lisbon for my 30th, went to New York, and then was planning to go to Dubai for my other boy's birthday. He's the year below. He was turning 30. So I remember booked that. Now I'm getting, finally, after all this pound, I'm getting the money I want to get. Now it's like, we're not just standing at the bar. We got sections now. We're getting bottles. It's different. Like, we're not clear, but we're
enjoying life.
We're enjoying. The cars is a bit nicer. The perfume, everything is starting to it's starting to change.
Level up.
Yeah, just small progression. So I'm in my bag, and then lockdown came. And then nothing. So everything that I like to...
Right, they didn't furlough you or anything?
Nah, I was still working.
Oh, you were still working?
I was still working, but everything... No gym, can't play football, you can't watch football, can't go on holiday, can't even go and eat. Like, everything I like to do is gone. And I'm still living at home. So it's like... Whereas before when I was working, I'm out most of the day. So when I come home... eat, chill, have a chit chat with my mum and dad, and then that's it. Now it's like I have to navigate being with them
all the time. Oh, Lord,
it's very different. Like, because I could just be like, I'm just gonna go. And then also I started putting on mad weight during lockdown.
I haven't recovered, bro.
I put on so much weight during, and it weren't even really because I was eating mad. Like, I was eating. I just wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing anything. And it's crazy. So what I started to do was, when I got into a shift is when I think I bumped into my auntie, and she even told me she put on weight. That hurt me. That hurt me. Because you know when these aunties say it burns, it hurt me. So after that, I bought a bicycle, cycling every day. Every day. And then when I got into the routine of cycling, I just started writing. Because there's nothing to do, and I'm at home pretty much all day, every day. I don't like running. I don't like the home workout thing. I weren't trying to, because I'm still living with my parents, I can't gamble, go into this link up. People still doing
gamble.
I can't gamble and do these link ups.
Oh yeah.
You know these link ups people are doing. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Literally.
I'm just killing people.
I was literally. I was on Clubhouse.
Shit. That was a crazy time, boy.
I think that started a lot of podcasts, you know, and even events.
Definitely events.
Yeah, 100%. So I remember I just started writing, but it was purely an outlet. It was no plans. But then I remember I had
But wait, this is the second book, but the first book has already come out.
Yeah, book's come out. First book come out in 2019. I started writing this in 2020. During lockdown, and I remember I had a 6-month window. I was just writing every day. So even if I had a day where I was working, if the day was quiet, I'm just writing. I'm just writing, literally. But it's different now because I've written the first one. I'm approaching this book a lot more.
And Game of Thrones had to influence that as well. You know about the deepness. Because you watch the laws as well, with it. Yeah, all of that. You're probably thinking, no. I need this character has to have a history. Okay, we know who his mom and dad is, who are his grandparents.
You have to go with So even this one is this book, word count is 102,000. 102,000 words, yeah.
What's the other one?
Other one's 60,000. So it's almost double. Yeah. So
the thickness, they look about the same thickness.
Nah, so I need to bring the. I've
got the first one.
Yeah,
in mint condition.
Yeah, you can compare it and see. It's literally double. But because I was like, for the second one, I want to make sure that there's a lot of world building, there's a lot more history behind each of the characters, because if you see how they respond and how they behave to certain things, because you know their history, you can see why they're doing that. Yeah. And I've always wanted that. It's like, even for, let's talk about Game of Thrones. You see Tywin. Yeah. See how he used to move so cold and so callous and small, so calculated. You know, one thing I think about a Tywin, remember he lost his wife when Tyrion gave birth.
Yes, and that's why
he gave birth to Tyrion.
He has so much to say towards him. Yeah.
So you can see his resentment towards it, but then it goes back to something else. You can see there's a reason behind a lot of people, even like Cersei. Remember, there was that witch that told her from when she was young, your kids are all gonna do it. That's why she was so overprotective. Like, there's always something. So even that sort of thing that I'm watching in these shows, I'm like, not that I'm copying it, but it inspires me.
Yeah, but that's a good give. Yeah, it's not even bad. It's not it's just good writing, isn't it? So it's a good thing to have in your sleeve. So it's not that wouldn't even be considered copying the man.
But I just love. I love backstory. Yeah. I like even me, like even sometimes.
I love it as well, bro.
I love it, man. Like, I love a good backstory, because I think generally in life, how I am, I'm always inspired by, like, you know, when someone gets to this point, how were they before they even...
What made them that way and shit.
Yeah, like, because even me, like, as we've all discussed openly, like, bro, like, before I got to where I am now in terms of my career, book, my business, all of that, I took bare L's. I made a lot of mistakes. A lot of times I don't even know what I'm doing. And now I'm here. I think that is more interesting to where you actually end up.
Yeah, facts. 100%.
Like, there's so many different, like, it could be like athletes, it could be movie stars, musicians. Everyone's come from somewhere. It could be the typical, I don't know, some of these rappers, they went to jail and then they like, everyone's got their own story. That's what I've always
been interested in.
Yeah, always.
Now, obviously, you wrote this in 2019.
No, so the second book, I wrote it in
2020.
2020. I wrote it 2020, towards the end of 2020.
Now, in doing that, what is it? Because obviously, when the ChatGPT come out,
I'm not sure, you know. Probably,
I think people start using it, maybe 2023, 2024, whatever. Like, what is your... Because obviously, so this predates ChatGPT. Where do you see AI and writing in now for you? Because I guess there's a temptation.
It's scary. Yeah. Bro. It's scary. The thing is, there's a feature on Word that I was using. I don't think it's called voice record something. I can speak into my laptop and it just types out what I was saying.
Like dictation, basically.
Yeah, that's it. So I was using that, which was cool. But the thing, it doesn't always get like the punctuation correct, which is fine. But it's definitely something that can be used. Like, it's weird, man. So even, for example, when I was doing... Because one thing about writing, I love writing, but I hate the business... the marketing. I hate the process when you finish writing the book. I hate it. And also with this AI thing and stuff, there's a lot of scammers. But I got scammed. When I finished writing my book.
Second or first?
Second one.
Right.
Can you imagine? Second one.
Yeah.
I did like the first one, no second one, because I moved from the publication group that I used the first time. So when I was shopping for that, I was like, I've got the whole manuscript. It needs to get proofread. It needs to get edited, and it needs to get published. So I'll join like these different Facebook writing groups, and I will just put in the forum, I'm looking for this, and that. I had so many people hitting me up. Then one lady must have hit me up, and she was like proper, like well-spoken. She was like, yeah, I can help you with this, and that. And the way she presented us and the whole spiel was like...
that's even scarier already.
Perfect. Yeah. I was like, yeah, you know your stuff. So she was like, send me the first 1,000 words, and then I'll edit it and proofread it. If you're happy with it, then we can continue doing business. Send it to her, but I didn't hear back from her again.
What, you have to pay her?
Yeah.
A deposit? Oh, right.
Bro,
How much you give her? I have interest.
it weren't even that much, like a couple bills. It
Yeah,
weren't-
still.
But it's like, but it's like there's scammers there, and then it's also like I even know what you're coming to do with that book. Do you understand?
You can take it. She can do some real damage.
Yeah, and even why ChatGPT is dangerous, I'm sure that spiel she came with me, she probably used chat to even make it. Do you get it? So it's a tricky world, but I feel like chat it's funny because I've only started to use chat recently for work. I'm like, bro, this is helpful.
Bro,
Yo.
it's too helpful, bro.
It's a game changer.
As in, like, I usually ask people, what are you using ChatGPT? Because I'm currently right now, I've only scratched the surface of using it for like life admin.
Yes.
Like for instance, with the podcast stuff, all of my what was it? You know, the description and the title. I just give it bullet points. He create it for me in it.
Really?
Boom, yeah. So then let ChatGPT do the rest and stuff in it.
You can even use it to like plan your finances for like to do your budgeting and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, this is
Or appeal parking tickets. Listen, these are my grounds over here. Be creative.
yeah. It's mad. So like I remember like one of my colleagues even today like I had to use it. Like one of my colleagues asked, I didn't know what the answer was. I went into chat, it gave me the answer.
Crazy.
Like literally it's so mad. Like I think it's good, but some people they don't even want to use their brain. They just want to use chat.
I'm afraid I'm going to be some people soon. You know why?
Swear down.
Because you like writing in it and stuff, innit? But certain times it's like, I'm very conscious of becoming stupid because of ChatGPT. Like certain times I like what ChatGPT said better than me. So in regards to writing now, as in what stops you from book free, like writing out your manuscript or writing out your plan of the book, and then you be like, you know what? Not give it to ChatGPT, but collaborate with it at least.
You know,
that will ruin you.
Like with me, I can see the benefit of doing that, but I just won't sit right with me.
Yeah, it can't.
I just like, cause I'll be like, nah, and it's like I feel like it takes away from your own creativity as well, cause it's like chat can't. It can give me stuff. But it can't give me everything. Chat doesn't know probably doesn't know the full.
But it's only as important as what you put in it. So if you prompt it correctly and say, listen, this is the actual story.
Yeah.
This needs to do this and this needs to do this.
Yeah.
And you feed the prompts with your soul in the prompt, something can happen in it. Or just put it inside and be like, just make sure the punctuation's correct in it. Boom.
But that's crazy because then the thing is like, I feel like chat shouldn't infiltrate creative spaces.
Yeah.
I feel like it's good for anything that's like logical. Yes, no, right, wrong. 2 + 2 is 4. Like, but when you start to get into this space, then you're removing the essence of
soul.
What it is about. Like, same with like, if it starts going into like music, which I'm sure already.
I listen to AI artists now.
Yes.
Bro, there was some cold Michael Jackson song,
Swear down.
It was Thriller. No, it was Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, but like a Bryson Tiller version. AI. And I'm like, this is actually a good song. And I don't care if the person's not real, innit?
That's mad, because hasn't Timbaland got an AI artist?
Timbaland's got an AI artist.
I'm sure he's got an AI artist. Yeah, he's got an AI artist, bro. Like, it's like a thing. And I guess music is different, but I just feel like with writing.
No, but but even with music as well, it still rips out the soul because it's not a human creating this.
It's not, because the thing is, a part of the reason why we love, enjoy music is because of that emotion that's behind it.
Yeah, art is part of art is humanity as well, isn't it? It's the art is a human thing,
relatability as well. Like literally, some of the best songs you hear, you relate to, and it's because you have a shared experience. But AI, it's not bringing.
Yeah, but the only thing you could say is AI will be inspired by human. The artist still belongs to a human because it only takes from what exists that we created, innit?
It's not creating it organically.
It's not doing nothing new, innit?
Yeah. So you're right in that sense, but I do think like AI is definitely like it's got its benefits for sure, and it's here to stay. It's here now. It is what it is. You just have to adapt, get used to it, and accept it. But I don't know, like for me personally, I don't want it anywhere near my writing. I can't.
Have to be old school, yeah.
The only thing, even that is even a push. The only thing is that with writing, I guess one of my first issues was when I first started to write, in terms of structurally, was like, all right, maybe like 500 words, and I'll have, if you go through it, you'll see maybe I've used the same descriptive words, maybe like
brilliant,
brilliant. I've used it like 4 or 5 times. If at a push, I might go to chat, give me an alternative for this word, maybe, but that's it. Other than that, and that's literally because it can probably help you to be a better writer if you're talking from a structural sense, or maybe like punctuation, stuff like that. But in terms of like the pure organic thing that you're creating, I don't think you can use that as a tool.
It's cheating, isn't it?
And I feel like
performance dance and drugs.
Because if we start doing that means anyone can do it.
Yeah, fact.
That means anyone can do it. And some things are good because only certain people can do it. There's only one Messi. There's only one Ronaldinho. There's only one Rooney. Like there's certain, we hold them in high esteem because they're unique.
Yeah.
I just feel like if you start taking out the uniqueness, it's like you're just killing it.
Yeah, 100%. Now, obviously, there's a lot of investment that comes with making your... Currently, right now, in the scale that you're at, are you producing it out of passion more so than profit? What the hell? It's exhausted again, yeah. More so, are you producing... It's still on the middle one, but I'm going to change it. Yeah, so do you reckon you're producing more out of passion than business right now, you reckon?
That's a good question, actually, you know. Because when I started this, like I said, it was more of like an outlet. It wasn't out of financial gain. Especially when I started writing the second book, I was at a stage where job-wise, I was earning good. I was going into contracting. So it wasn't anything that I was trying to use to like feed my belly. Even now, I'm more leaning towards passion. But what I want to try and do is see if I'm learning as I can go along in terms of the business aspect, because there's people out there that have written books and they've made money from these books. So I don't see why I can't be one of those people. But I feel like when you're writing out of passion as opposed to making money, it probably feels a bit different. Maybe I think I'm enjoying it more because I know I'm just writing it because I want to. But then if I start writing because I want to get paid, then I don't know if it's still going to be as authentic to myself as it was originally. You know how rappers are when they're broke and they put their best
that
work
passion,
out, that passion, that hunger, those early freestyles. Those early freestyles.
Rapping to pay the rent.
What? You're rapping to pay the rent. You know that you're going to be kicked out the next day, so you're rapping like your life depends on, you're freestyling, you're doing your mixtapes, you're doing everything. But then when you get signed and you start making a few songs, no freestyles anymore, the hunger's gone, like everything's
the label's down. Over you as well.
Yeah. So it's like you lose everything. So I think I kind of see it in that sense. It's like especially when I wrote the thing is, I enjoyed writing the second one way more. I enjoyed writing the first one. I enjoyed writing the first one, but with the second one, I come with more experience, more knowledge, and I just know a lot more. I enjoyed it, but both of them, I never wrote out of I want to get paid. I was just like, I just want to just do it.
Which launch is more enjoyable?
The launch?
Yeah, of the books. Because the first one is a big deal. Because first and foremost, is congratulations, isn't it?
Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
The fact that you've got a brainchild, I feel like it's a humongous achievement.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to write a book before, isn't it? Yeah. But it's like you realise there's a process involved. This is long.
The process.
So the fact that you've done it is amazing, isn't it?
Nah.
The fact that you've got two of them is like very, very, very inspiring, isn't it?
Yeah, and the thing is, it's interesting you said that, because one of the things that sounds a bit cheesy, but it's like when I put out my first book, so many people are like, I'm gonna write a book now. People are like, I've been sitting on a book for time, but I didn't know what to do. Now I've seen you've done it. So even one girl that I know, she had like a collection of poems, and when I released my first book under the first publishing group, Word Jar, she hit me up and she was like, can you get me in contact with the guy that put out your book? And she released a book through the same organization, just a collection of poems. But I feel like me putting myself out there gave some people the courage to like put stuff out.
People, like for instance, they wouldn't even know where to go to do X, Y, and Z. So the fact that you've done it, like people could see, and you credit the people that have helped you along the way.
Always.
Like I think there was Elise as well.
Yeah. Trust me, you know what? So with Elise, shout out to Elise. When I wrote my first book,
Or was it Alice E?
Nah, it's Elise. She even corrected me one time when I said it wrong. So with Elise, I remember when I wrote the first one, I was like halfway through, and I knew her just on socials, and I knew she like did art. So I just gave her the concept of my main character.
Crazy.
Yeah, I just gave her the concept of it to her, and she done it.
So she drew him for him.
Drew him for me.
Bruh. That's a mental.
I remember it like yesterday. I think I paid her like £70 peanuts.
Wow.
I remember I bucked her in Stratford, Westfield. I took out the money from the cash point, and I remember I rolled up the money and I handed it off to like it was a drug deal. It was ridiculous when I think back to it. Handed it off to her, and I took the painting home and I looked at the painting.
And that's the first time you seen it? The painting at the time?
Yes, the first time.
Lord, yeah.
So she done the image, but she did put it onto the computer, but I wanted the physical, literally the physical. So
that's amazing. Is that in your yard now? Like the
it's in my house now, it's on the frame. It's up on my wall. So I remember when I came home and I looked at it that day, the way I was writing like mad, it was like...
Because it was there, innit?
I could see it. It's come to life. And I'm like, this is it. Wow. I'm like, this is it. Like I'd written like, maybe like about 60% of it at the time. It's like, I didn't even know that I needed it as inspiration like that. But when I saw it, I was like, I'm just going ham.
Wow.
Like, I'm going ham. Like I made sure I didn't stop writing. And I think
I was like, is she able to repeat it and again and again and again?
She done the same for this book as well. Yeah. So what I done was, when I got to the stage that I knew I was going to write the book, like I was going to put out the book. So I'd written the book already, done this complete. So typed it up and everything. What I done was I gave her the main characters, the description. But what I done also, I didn't just give the physical description. I gave context behind what they had gone through and everything.
So if they're tired, she might give them bags on it.
Yeah. So she is like, we've got like a good connection. She just knows how I want them, and she'll show me them different stages of the process. So it'll be like initial sketch, second one, and like it's building up. Like literally, just when it's just like a any messy sketch, then she'll refine it. Show it to me. So every time she's coming back, it's like gassing me even more. Because that period, when the book is finished and it's going through the proofreading and stuff, it's the most painful part. But that marries up with the artwork she's doing. So when she's showing me this artwork, it's even distracting me from this annoying process. Because now, this process, the reason why it's annoying, because it's not in your hands. Someone else is reading through, they're striking through, they're coming back. Do you want to change? And it's like, it's nothing wrong with it, because that's just how it is. But it's like, for me, bro, I've been writing this myself the whole time, and I know what's happening at every point. Now I've passed it off. I don't know. I like being in control of things like most people are, I think. So her involvement in terms of the art aspect is critical. It's so inspiring.
I can imagine that.
It's like inspiring. Like I don't know, and the thing is, I don't know how she does it, but she does it properly. Like she'll come back to me and she'll be like, she'll show me something amazing. I'll be like, this is. She'll be like, nah, it's not good.
Right.
She'll be like,
that's good. That she's passionate about. You know
she'll be like, it's not good. I don't like how this is. I'm gonna go back and change it. And she'll come back and I'll be like, okay, now
I see what you're
saying. Because you're an artist. I'm not an artist. I'm a writer. But it's like, being in that those two worlds overlapping is mind blowing.
Well, you guys gonna be like a Quentin Blake and what's his name?
Bro, I'm 100% because I'm gonna write a third one. So I'm gonna write a third one, and then that will be it for Fallen City. But what I really, really want to do, because some of my favorite books are like murder mystery books.
What? Murder mystery? Okay, yeah.
That's like my favorite genre.
Oh wow.
I only read like non-fiction books.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, because I read non-fiction.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Bro, I read like literally,
which is crazy that you write fiction.
No, sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
I read non-fiction.
No,
you read fiction.
I read fiction.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing to read. Like literally, that's what. So it's like I've read like a few. Have you read The Housemaids?
I don't read that much. Like my non-fiction, isn't it?
Okay, yeah. So Freedom McFadden, like that sort of like murder mystery stuff. That's like my favorite thing to read ever, and I would love.
I want to jump into it, you know, because I feel like that reading non-fiction will make you more creative as well, isn't it? Because I know for a fact reading, there's something about reading, especially like actual physical copies, isn't it? That does something to you, like. Yeah,
and you know what? The thing is, you know what it is? I know I'm all for reading and stuff, but I definitely see why people don't have time to read.
Yeah, but
you need to make time for it.
Yeah,
you should make time for it, but it's hard. Like, and the thing is, it's like a lot of people our age, they got kids. That is like, where do you find the time in a day to sit down and especially read a physical copy? Some people like audio books. I can't do
audio books. It seems like cheating.
I can't do it. I can't.
It's good to just get the message, but I don't know. I prefer actually physically reading.
Yeah, because the thing is, when I'm reading, the characters in my head sound how they sound.
Yeah.
And I feel like with the audiobook, you're telling me how it should sound. So I feel like physically reading a physical, and I always have like a satisfaction of reading like physical copies. But because I've been in this process, I ain't been reading.
In fact, now, in like say 2026 that we're in right now, as in, what are the benefits of being published, isn't it? Like, because I guess you don't technically, really and truly, if you just had your book, you could literally just put it out there and sell it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So why be published in 2026, innit?
What do you mean in terms of like self-publishing or going through a publishing house?
The published.
So going through the publishing house, they do the work for you. It's just easier. So they do everything in terms of like
giving you a barcode and stuff like that.
Yeah, the barcode, and then obviously just there's a formatting. So it's like there's a formatting with the artwork. They've obviously published book before, so they know how to do like the distribution side. They may be able to help you with the marketing. So they kind of do a lot of that work for you that you don't really want to do. Like I'm not proofreading 100,000 words thing. I'm happy to let them do it. You pay them X amount and they'll do it for you, and they'll help you maybe put it on their socials and so on and so forth.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, all of the like ugly bits, they will do it. But the nice, but for me, the only nice bit in this process, this time, and the first process, I just like writing. I like writing. I like collaborating with Lisi. All of the other stuff, I hate it because it takes long, and it's like you can go through all of that process, and there can still be bits that are still not where it needs to be as well. So you still might find the odd spelling mistake. I don't think I've had it in this one, but the first one, it's just. Well,
if they get a spelling mistake and they published it, what does that mean? What are you paying them for?
But the thing is, a lot of books, if you read a lot of books, they
some
got
of them
spelling
do.
mistakes,
I
bro.
can't believe it. I'm I want to call something. It's a
I was reading, you know what's even funny? I feel like the first couple of Harry Potter books, there's bare spelling mistakes, bro. Bare. But because you're young, you're not, well, I was young when I first started. I wasn't really clocking. But then
maybe it's me, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm thinking, whatever. But nah, bro, there's mistakes there. There's like mistakes there. Like literally, there's other books I'm reading, I'm like, why are they calling him her? Like, it's just like little things like that. It's not big ones, but there's stuff that I'm like, bro, this is wrong.
Sometimes I'm down myself. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not getting it or something. Innit? But like, nah, that's a mistake.
Yeah, but it's like, I wonder if it's interesting. So when it comes to proofreading, maybe that's where AI can be like helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
but AI as well, you have to be careful as well, because I remember I used to do some quiz thing in it, on Instagram.
Yeah.
And so certain times when I realized AI was about, I was like, oh, this can help me with the quizzes that I do.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of using my own brain, I can use AI's brain. I made a Black History Month quiz.
Yeah.
I asked, they said who was the first Black mayor of London, and they said it was Ken Livingstone. And I was like, as far as I'm aware, Ken Livingstone is a white man, isn't it? So I'm like, oh, these days, sometimes they don't know what they're talking about, innit?
Nah, they don't, literally. But it's like, it's all programming and who's behind the program.
And it's racist as well. Oh my God. There was you can tell it, say, basically, like there's a text.
Yeah.
Make this text sound like a white man, professional. Make it sound like a black man. Yo, it's in it.
Yo, bro, all of that.
It's like, oh, raw.
Yeah.
So AI is already racist, isn't it? So I don't know why.
That's like funny, man. It's like, you know, it's so funny when you go to like some settings and they'll be like, bro, I need people that shake hands to everyone. They want to come to you and do this.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What did I do to make you do that?
Who told you I'm that guy? How do you know I'm not that guy?
Yeah, facts. That's
You're
what I'm
literally
saying.
like, yo, what's good, bro? I'm like, what?
Yeah, they'll say, hello, man. Nice day to everybody. And to you, they want to do
Yo, race is funny, man. I remember one time, this is when I first started to work at Sutton as well. I went into school, I had a meeting, and the meeting was about a young person that was at the school, was reviewing their plan. And I remember it was like loads of staff in the room. It was like loads of people. So it's like educational psychologist, speech and language therapist, the teacher, Senko, so many different people, professionals. I remember this kid, they were going through like his like things that he likes and doesn't like. And I remember, because I remember Stormzy and Jay Huss, they dropped the album at the same time.
Yeah. Gang Signs of Prayer and
Common Sense.
Yeah, Common Sense.
So I remember the kid was like, the mum was like, yeah, what do you listen to all the time? She's like, you always listen to this guy called Stormzy? Anyone know who Stormzy is? And she's like, wait, she looked at me, I was like, nah, I don't know who he is.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. I don't know who he is. These times I was slapping that album. What? I remember because he had that song with Jay Huss.
Yeah, Carlos.
Yes, I was banging out that song. She was like, you know who he is? I was like, nah, I don't know who he is.
Fuck that, man. There's no way.
I said, yeah, you're not going to get me like that. No way. I remember.
Now, what is the second book about in relation to the first book?
So it's just a follow-on from the first one.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to say too much without spoiling it. But yeah, it's just a follow-on from the first one. So at the end of the first one, everything's tied up nice. Mm-hmm. It could have actually ended there because it was a happy ending. The people who died. The people who lived. Mm-hmm. It could have just been left there. Mm-hmm. But then when I've decided to write the second book, I've opened up another layer because I wasn't satisfied with the first books in terms of some of the world building. I feel could have been more developed and like the history behind some of the characters. So with this book, it's more history and context. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of, I've put in some flashbacks as well for some of the very key characters. It's like, oh, right, so they've got this to them as well. So it still pretty much follows the same format in terms of beginning, middle, and end.
Oh, so do you reckon the second book makes the first book stronger as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like with the second, the first one had some unanswered questions, but I feel like the second one answers a lot of those questions, but it also asks other questions.
And is that why there has to be?
There has to be.
Okay,
there has to be. The way I've ended this one, it could, but I just feel like it has to be 3.
Now, do you know what's going to happen in the third book already in your head?
Yes or no? I don't know how it's going to end. But I know for sure how it can start continuing on from this one. And I just feel like it has to be 3. I don't know because I'm a big Lord of the Rings and Hobbit fan. I think
you have to be in it because once you like Game of Thrones like that, because apparently I haven't been a Lord of the Rings fan, but everyone tells me because I like Game of Thrones so much that basically
love it.
Lord of the Rings is essentially basically inspires Game of Thrones, isn't it? It's the original.
The guy, it's interesting because I saw George R. Martin, he critiqued Lord of the Rings.
Right.
Yeah, he critiqued it. Like, he came out and said some things about some of the stuff that happened in Lord of the Rings, and he was like, it's wrong. He basically said in Lord of the Rings that some of the things that happens, there's no answers to some of those questions. And it's interesting because obviously he's clearly inspired and he's interested. I'm sure he enjoyed it, but he watched it and had his own criticisms about it. So it's interesting to see how someone like that is an esteemed writer looks at Tolkien as well. It's interesting. But yeah, Lord of the Rings because you know with Lord of the Rings, when it came out, I went to go and watch it with my two cousins. And we watched it in the cinema. I
watched it when it came out, okay.
In the cinema.
The graphics looked crazy at the time.
Crazy. Yeah. Beckton Showcase Cinema. We all went to go and watch it. I remember we went there for my cousin, I think it was his birthday. We went to go and watch it, and then we went to go Pizza Hut after. I remember it like yesterday. So we've gone there, watched the movie, left, gone to Pizza Hut. I remember initially when we was going in, I didn't watch the trailers or nothing. I just saw the picture. I'm like, what is this? And when I left, I was mind blown because of the end. That's the thing I was going to end. And I
might have to rewatch it because I've never really watched it.
Yeah, you should, man. But you just
there's better though, isn't it?
There's
a series.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings trilogy and then the Hobbit trilogy. So they all come in there. They come in threes.
And are you satisfied with everything you watched?
Oh, fantastic. I love it.
Is it?
I've got no criticisms about it. I've got no criticism. Like with Game of Thrones, obviously we got the obvious criticism at the end, but
even that, they done such a great job.
I can overlook
before it that you know what? So you know life.
I can overlook
it. Not good.
Yeah. So I can overlook it.
Yeah.
Like with Game of Thrones, they done me dirty, but it's cool. But you've taken me on such a journey. Yeah. You've given me so many things: the red wedding, the purple wedding.
What's the purple wedding?
What's that? Purple wedding, Joffrey. Oh my God. That was something, isn't it? I didn't see that coming.
That was something.
Because you know what? I was like, because I remember I was watching it, because these time my parents were up, they had Sky. They had Sky Plus. Remember Sky Plus?
Yeah.
And I was watching it, so I was like, because I have Sky Plus, I'm not going to watch it online with everybody else at 2 a.m. I'm going to wait and watch it on TV real time. But it was online because it has adverts. I remember I was watching it. I was watching it with my mum as well.
You're big on Twitter, so you probably came offline as well, didn't you?
I had to come off everything.
Yeah, you can't.
Because you know,
no distractions.
You know what? Somebody ruined Tywin's death for me.
Oh.
One of my family friends tweeted about it.
Wow.
I was fuming.
Yeah, you can never be on Twitter if you want to
You can't. I was like, oh, someone was like, and I went on and I saw it. I was like, oh my days. I still watched it, but I was so angry because I didn't.
That would have been a real shock.
What? Like literally, but Game of Thrones is amazing. The thing is, with Game of Thrones, is the dialogue. Not forget the action. The action's amazing. The dragons, the wars, fight, all of that. But the dialogue that they have, like Varys, Baelish.
Who's the Blackbird? What's his name again? I forgot his name. Guy with the beard. That one he used to. You know the one that used to take care of Sansa. He wanted
Baelish.
Peter
Baelish. Yes, Littlefinger.
And Littlefinger. You see his story, his journey.
Yes,
it's mental, bro.
Yes.
Why he's taking this, if you know the history, why he takes the Sansa so much, because he likes her mum, innit?
Yes.
Mental, innit?
It's that's what I love it when these things like come together. But it's interesting because when I first watched Game of Thrones, I didn't really understand it, you know? I didn't really understand it. So I watched it for a bit and then I stopped. My sister was like, no, you need to watch it properly. So I remember it was a window, I think it was a Christmas. So I bought the DVDs.
Oh, wow.
I bought a box set DVDs and I watched them back to back properly. I remember it was
properly.
So this is when I was working in school. So you know when you work in school, you get Christmas holiday, you get Easter holiday, summer holiday. So it's Christmas holiday. And I slapped all three. And I remember when that red wedding happened, I ran downstairs to my sister. I was like, what?
You know what they did over there, yeah? What they did over there, they to me, as someone that's not a writer, they fucked up everything that you thought you knew was going to happen in the story. Because what's supposed to happen is he's supposed to avenge his dad. Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
They just wiped out the entire family.
Wiped out him, his baby, his mum, everyone.
So where is this going?
But you know what? You know why they got us here? We should have known from the first season when they done Ned. You see that?
Yeah.
That's when I think when they, because up until that point, I'm enjoying it. I'm like, when they killed him, I was sat.
Yeah, I was waiting to see, did he really die when this happened?
I was thinking, no way. But then when they really killed him, and then when the guy when he started shaving Arya's head, he's like, you need to go, you need to bounce. I said, and then Sansa screaming, and then Cersei's right, because Cersei didn't want that to happen. Cersei didn't want that to happen. Like, that was Joffrey. No one told him to do that. He thought it was a good idea to do that.
Joffrey is probably the biggest cunt ever. Ooh, then again, this is a good question. Who is the worst person? Joffrey or that guy?
Ramsay.
Huh?
Ramsay.
Yeah. Ramsay was something else. He has to be the most evilest character, boy. He
was sadistic, but I think Joffrey was worse.
He was unhinged.
Joffrey was like unhinged.
That.
Yeah, and it's like, because the thing is like, Ramsay, like, don't get me wrong, he was killing and doing mad things, but it's like, bro, you killed Ned Stark.
Easy.
That's like your dad, or your dad's like guy, like ride or die, like you just done that, and like in that, and the thing is, you told him you're gonna have mercy on him.
Oh yes,
yeah. He's
yeah. Well, what was the mercy they said he was gonna have on him? Oh, the quick death, I guess.
No, they said no. He said, but he's.
Oh, I lied.
Initially, they weren't gonna kill him because he admitted to his crimes. He said, "I'm a traitor. I'm a this and that." So at that point,
oh my god!
But he's still done it.
Yeah.
And he said, "Certain in pain, bring me his head." I said, "What?"
And then they hanged it on that spike.
Bro, that was like, this guy needs to go. And you know what's mad? He had a good run.
Oh, Joffrey.
Yeah, because he didn't die till season 4. That happened in season 1.
Oh man,
he had a good run.
Wait, who actually killed him again? Someone poisoned him?
It was Elena.
Oh yeah,
it was Elena. Yeah, she got the poison. Yeah.
Wow.
I remember.
Do you know what? Yeah, even before Tyrion killed his dad. Yeah. I remember thinking, obviously, they had that guy that was moving like water.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, he's going to kill the mountain, isn't he?
Yeah.
And then,
Oberyn, yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, how's Tyrion going to get out of this one, boy? Tyrion's lucky, boy. That guy had a good run, boy.
He had a fantastic run. He survived
the war.
He survived 3 wars.
A great strategist they made him out.
Yeah, literally. And it's like, and he was the only ones to bat up Joffrey. Yeah. Him and Tywin. I remember he slapped Joffrey like 2-3 times.
Joffrey told him that make that be the last time you do that.
Yeah.
If you slap me again.
Bro, I'm like Joffrey, but you know what's interesting? That actor that plays Joffrey, if you notice, he hasn't really been in anything.
It's hard to do.
But he said that I think he had his thing is theatre production. That's what he was doing before Game of Thrones. And that's what he's continued to do since.
Oh, okay.
He's not interested in like being on television or films.
Jon Snow, apparently he said that fucked her up. The fact that he wasn't the...
Get typecasted, yeah.
Yeah, but he said that it hurt him. Like he went mental because he couldn't... He wasn't the actual hero of the show.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, it was the prince that was promised, but then for what? That's one thing.
For what? To be in the fucking Night's Watch, Lord! Come on!
Bro, they literally, I'm like, you done all of that build up for what? Because he remember he died, they raised him from the dead.
For what?
After all
for
that.
What?
And it's just like, he got a dragon, he was doing this.
He got a dragon, Lord!
He laid with Khaleesi, he had a quick... I'm like, yo, this guy's got... And then just for what?
But then again, is he the prince that was promised because he killed Khaleesi? Maybe.
Yeah, I guess so. And I think some of that whole thing towards the end was that she was turning into the Mad Queen. Yeah, she was turning into her dad. Like, I kind of get that element of it.
They hinted that Because I know we both watched the same shit.
Yeah.
They hinted that and ages, like, and she turned into the Mad Queen. I was pissed.
But they didn't build it.
They did it too quick. They rushed it. You saw she was going ape shit on the fucking dragon.
You killed her dragon and then you killed her.
And it was justified. Why wasn't she allowed to be pissed? It's not that she was mad. It's when she started saying that shit to John, like, listen, we're gonna like done this whole place.
I loved her character though, man. I loved her. Like, I loved her character. I loved it.
She got no get back, which is crazy. You got dragons. What for Grey Worm? What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
if you lay a hand to Khaleesi, you're supposed to die straight away.
I remember she brought them out of slavery, bro.
Yeah.
She brought them out of slavery.
They were doing the Moses story. You know what I'm saying? They were fam. Like you said, her story's crazy. Yes. Remember that black guy, that Professor Riches?
The big guy.
Yeah.
He tried to trick her.
Yeah.
And locked him in that room with that babe.
With that stupid kid.
Yeah. I remember.
Her journeys are berserk. They cross seas and stuff to get there.
You see the dragons like growing. You see the relationship that she has with the dragons. It's like, it's an amazing show. I don't know if we can get anything like that again.
Yeah, I think we could. But someone needs to invest some serious time. Because the way they've done it, they've got languages, they've got history, they've got the beginning of time, they've got religions.
Even the house sigil.
Yeah.
What? Their food, their currency, like every level they've got
a family tree, so in terms of that person's dad, they know all of that shit.
It's crazy, like, and literally the incest stuff for the Targaryens, like how the other houses like connected up. Yeah, it's mad. Like Game of Thrones is something else.
Mental. And what was it again? Even the religions that they have. So if you're from the north, it's the seven. Is it the seven gods? And if it's from somewhere else, it's the trees and stuff. In it,
what? Remember they had those fanatics.
Which one again?
The fanatic that Cersei blew up.
The High
Sparrow. Yeah.
Oh my God! When they were running things, she was crazy.
Yo,
shame.
Yeah. I didn't think that. I'm like, nah, these lot can't get away with this.
This is mental.
I was like, you lot gonna suffer. And I remember Cersei told the lady, she said, look at my face. This is the last face you're going to see before you leave this world. I said, cool. But in my head, I'm like, but yeah, Cersei, she's something else. But this is the thing, like, a lot of these actors in Game of Thrones, I don't know if they're worried about being typecasted because they've been in something since. Jon Snow was in Eternals, that Marvel film. But the rest of them...
Yeah, it's too big for them.
You just see them as just that. It's like
you're that. Well, then again, what was it? I think. Wait, is he Littlefinger? Was he in what's it called? He's been in bear shit.
He's been in a lot of things.
But he was in bear shit before as well. Yeah.
From before, I think.
Was he in The Wire? I think.
I don't know if he was in. Was he in?
Yeah, he was in The Wire.
He was in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
He was in Peaky Blinders. Yeah, he was in Peaky Blinders. I'm sure he was in Line of Duty. I'm sure he was in one of them.
Yeah, but he's a big actor. I don't know for the rest of them though. But Tyrion, I think Tyrion did one
X-Men movie. Yeah. Done one X-Men movie. But it's like, and he was in Avengers as well.
Yeah, Tyrion. Not that I had an issue with midgets before, isn't it? But he was more than a midget. Like, he was such a big character that I feel as though he must be their god now.
100%, bro. Anybody that's
small person,
they're gonna look at him like, if he can do it, I can do it. Because I'm sure he had his own challenges that he was facing.
What an actor, man!
What
an actor,
Peter Dinklage.
Man. What?
He's something else. But I think he didn't like the ending of Game of Thrones as well.
Well, why wouldn't he?
Yeah, he said it. A couple of them have said it. Daenerys, the actor that plays Daenerys, she basically said it as well. She's been in a few things. She was in that show. It was like a Marvel show Or Samuel L. Jackson.
She's actually a brunette, isn't it? Obviously, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
You know what's crazy? I'm not gonna lie. I thought she is the sexiest white girl I've ever seen in my life. I'm not gonna lie. The blonde hair Khaleesi. She was beautiful.
Beautiful. She was nice. She was good looking, man. But I remember her start in the show. Like when she was with Viserys and he was like,
Drogo was basically raping her.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. And then she twisted it and then she fell for him and she ended up killing him. Remember, she put the remember he was sick, he was dying anyway.
He was about to die.
But she put him out of his misery, put the pillow on his face. And I'm like, raw. And then she met the eggs. Oh yeah. Game of Thrones, they took us on a journey. I remember because I watched all 3 seasons in a short window. So when I finished watching season 3, season 4's not out yet. So now I have to wait.
Yeah, the waiting is...
Oh, man.
Wait, when you were in New York, were they doing the Game of Thrones thing? Because they were... Each episode of the last season, in New York, there were Game of Thrones parties. Where there were big screen... It was like the whole club, yeah? Big massive screen, Game of Thrones, and everyone's there chilling, and we're watching the episodes together.
Swear down.
Yeah, there were Game of Thrones parties all over New York.
Where were you staying in New York?
I was in Jersey.
That's not New York though.
Basically, it's
just right next to it. I've been there.
Yeah, you know the path.
Yeah.
So I take the path, but it was the closest thing that I could be to Manhattan, innit?
Yeah, I went to New Jersey, but by accident this year. So when I went to Toronto, I had a direct flight to Toronto. It got cancelled, but I remembered that New York is like an hour away from Toronto. So I told him,
New York's an hour away from Toronto.
It's an hour away from Toronto. So I went to the airline, Air Canada.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, yo, you lot need... Actually, no, I'm lying. There wasn't... They didn't have anyone from Air Canada working that day. So I went to United Airlines. I think they're like sister airlines or something like that.
They're collective.
Yeah.
With BA as well.
So I was like, yo, put me on a flight to New York and I'll figure it out from there. So that was my plan. Put me on a flight there.
You're allowed to do that?
Yeah, you can do that. Because obviously you cancelled it. You cancelled it in less than 24 hours. So... You need to give me something new. So they said the best we can do is give you a flight to New Jersey. And then from when you land in New Jersey...
Was it Newport, New Jersey?
Newark International. Yeah. So I went to Newark.
Yeah.
But then when I was there was a storm.
Oh, shit.
But I didn't even clock there was a storm because... I didn't even clock there was a storm. But they said all the planes are landing, but no planes are leaving. So I had to stay in New Jersey for a night.
Oh, wow.
I stayed there for New York.
Wow. That's
one night.
Ghetto, you know?
No, but I ended up staying in
a nice hotel there.
Yeah, I stayed in a I think I was like half an hour away.
Oh, okay.
I literally, because there was no flights. It was impossible. So I had to stay in this hotel and then I went to Toronto the following day. Because, it's like down the road. But I remember. It was calm, man. But America's nice. I don't know if I could live there like that, but...
Yeah, living there is a bit strange. But when I was...
How long were you there for?
Just over a year, innit?
Oh, really?
Yeah, when I was there, funny enough, it was calm when I was there. Didn't see no guns or anything.
But New York is different.
Yeah. I wasn't in the hood or anything, innit? So I was...
As long as you're when we went there, we stayed in Astoria, Queens.
Oh, Queens, okay.
Queens, Astoria. Yeah. So I think... It's got like a Shoreditch brick lane.
Okay,
There was nothing ghetto about it at all, and everybody there was that's one thing that shocked me. Well, that part of New York, I don't know whole of New York. When we touched down, I remember there was this guy. We've got to it was a house. It was a big house because we all stayed there. We've gone there, dropped our stuff off. We come out, and I think the guy must have heard that we're not from here. I think we were looking for something. He's like, He's like, I'll show you guys around. Some Jewish guy, some old Jewish guy.
Oh, he's what? Yeah. What? Normal Jewish. I mean, the black.
The Hasidic Jews. What, the ones that have the you wouldn't clock. So we was talking to him and he was like, he showed us all of the spots in that area. Just casually, literally. I was like, okay, that was nice of him.
That's nice of you.
But the thing is, when you travel, it's interesting to see how people mix and deal with each other because Toronto, they're super friendly as well. They're so friendly. But Toronto, Canada is the first country I ever went to.
What, because of your family?
My family, yeah. So me, my mum, my 2 sisters, we went there.
Not even a cheeky France?
Nah, bro.
So you went straight international?
Straight international, bro. Nothing before that. Literally, I went there and we stayed there for 3 weeks.
Oh, right.
In my auntie's like family. But you know, back in the day.
Toronto.
They lived in a park called Brampton. Mm-hmm. So, you know when you're a kid, you can have like bare kids in one house. Mm-hmm. You have like 7 kids in one room. Mm-hmm. Everyone's happy. Yeah. It was like that kind of vibe.
Well, how old are you at the time?
I was in year 7, so I would have been 12. Yeah, I was like
sometimes 12. That's the best time.
Yeah.
All the children.
So I can actually remember what the holiday experience was. Mm-hmm. And so I've been there like about 3 times. I went there by myself. This is like, this is when I was 2013. So I went there by myself. Actually, I was meant to go to Miami, but it fell through. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I need to do something. I've got this small money I've got. I just need to spend it.
Travel somewhere.
I need to go somewhere. So I called my mum's sister and I asked her, because again, this is when I worked in the school, so I'm getting Easter holidays. So it's Christmas. I'm like, I need to use these holidays. So call my auntie. She's like, why even call him? Just come. Went there.
Hey, that's the vibe, man.
Yeah, went there, had the best time ever, like literally. And that's probably the first holiday that I've been to where I've made friends and I'm still friends with them.
Oh,
to this day, yeah. So even if my cousin went about, I can still go there. Like I've got mates there. So even when I went just 2025, I linked up with people that I knew.
How'd you make friends with them? They were just
through my cousin.
Oh, okay, cool.
So through my cousin. So they're my cousin's people. Mm-hmm. So if my cousin was taking me out and about, we'll link up with his friends. Mm-hmm. But I still kept speaking to them when I left. Mm-hmm. And I'm leading up until the point where I was flying out there again. I'm like, yo, I'm coming there. So like, yeah, we're going to link up. I'm going to take you here. One of my boys, he does events out there. So he's...
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, so he has the equivalent of like... all of these DLT, Black Canvas, all of these events. He's got his own out there. And yeah, I went there and it's like, it's sick.
Lit.
Like, yeah, it's lit. Like, literally, it's lit, but...
Well, it was a cold, because apparently, you know...
No, I went in summer.
Oh, yeah.
So I went in summer, yeah.
Caravana as well, then?
Yeah, literally, yeah. No. So I went during that Caravana period, but actual Carabiner, the carnival, I didn't go.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, my cousin's wedding was that day.
Oh, okay.
So his traditional was that day, but his traditional started early, finished early. So technically...
I
could have gone, but I was tired. And then also, remember the time zone was crazy. We went out in the evening, so what I done was me and my cousin, we got back to the hotel, and I was like, I'm just gonna chill. And I thought about going Carabana. I was like, nah. Imagine going for a wedding and just rocking out to carnival. It's long, bro. It's long.
Myth.
So I was like, I ain't doing that. So like, literally.
But was it all local though? Was it?
No.
Yeah, that's long, man.
Because Toronto, one thing about it is like, not even just Toronto. I think Toronto, other places in America, a lot, they're not walkable. It's not like ends where you could just get a bus.
Even the way their roads look, it doesn't even look walking friendly.
No, it's not. It's bro, the roads are crazy. They're big.
Yeah,
everyone's
like you can die if you don't maneuver this correctly.
It's mad.
And even in New York, the way their traffic light system works, bro, you need to be careful because that man might be green, but the car can still come in for some reason in the air.
I don't get it. It's like, even, doesn't it make some noise as well when you press the thing?
Yeah.
You have to listen to it properly. Yo, that's the thing. Going to other countries is mad because you have to learn and adapt quickly.
Facts.
Otherwise, you're because I remember when I was in Toronto, I remember when we were driving back to the hotel, I saw a corner store and I remembered where it was. And I was like, you know what? When I got back to the hotel, I was like, I need to get like water. It's like a bottle of water, just like random stuff, like chewing gum, just random stuff. I didn't want to get it from the hotel. I was like, let me go for a walk anyway. Fam. Walking for time. And I still couldn't find it. And then when I finally saw where it was, it's like you have to cross this like intersection. And it's weird because it's like, it's literally, if you drive, it's 2-minute drive. But if you're walking...
Yeah, it'll be long, man.
Bro, the walk is going to take you like 45 minutes just to go and get water. I was like, it's cool, it's not that deep. I just went back to the hotel.
Well, my guy, you want to do some plug-in in regard to the book?
Oh, bro. Hey, thank you for having me on the platform. It's been overdue. It's been overdue. Nah, I rate it, man. And I don't know, you got your hands in different pads. You got this, you got the event. You work as well. It's not easy, but yeah, just... Follow me on Instagram, Nana_Pinero. So NANA_PINERO. I've also got my consultancy business and special needs. So that's called Sen Bytes. So
sick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. So that's SEN_BYT. So follow me on LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok as well.
No, not Twitter, not X.
Nah, no, X is different now, man.
Is it?
X ain't really a place.
You're crazy because you're actually a Twitter person, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's just changed. I think since it became
You're
X,
original Twitter people. Do you not like X?
bro, X is a whole different vibe. And I think with X, obviously, I think at the time when Twitter was like a big thing, there wasn't TikTok, there wasn't Instagram Reels. Now there's all these other things where you don't have to use that to like get motion and push your stuff. I just feel like it's now, I think X is just for like getting information and updates. That's it. No one's really like tweeting like how they used to. No one's like updates their profile pictures or updates their media. It's a weird one now. I think now it's
Elon kill it? Was it Elon that killed it?
I think Elon's killed it. I remember there was like things like fleets. I think that, I don't know, every app, every whatever always has a period.
Yeah.
And now it's not at a period. Yeah, it's not really that thing. Like before, literally, I would wake up and I'll think, first thing I'm going on Twitter. That's the last app I'm looking at now.
Wait, was there a gang of you on Twitter? Because is the Pinero, is that like a Twitter thing?
That was, what do you call it? Pinero itself. The only reason that's Styles P's name. Styles Pinero.
Yeah.
He's my favorite rapper ever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I just took it from that.
But there was other people that had the Pinero as well that were linked to you. Like, I swear, what's his name?
Still had it, yeah. But you know what's so funny? I need to ask him who had it first.
Surely you had it first.
I'm gonna ask him. You know, after I'm gonna ring him and be like, yo, who had that name first?
No, you can't ask him. You have to be like, because if you ask him, then that leaves the ball in his court to be like, yeah, it was me.
Nah, man, bro, it was me, man. I'm not having it, man. But yeah, Twitter used to be fun, man. It used to be fun. It used to be funny. But then I think you know what? I think lockdown kind of killed some of these things as well. Because when there's a clubhouse, house party, things started to like.
Wait, what was that one where you could speak to someone and a random person can come inside the room? Is that house party?
Yeah.
That was house party?
Yes.
That is the most flames app in the world. I don't know why people were on that.
It was jumping.
I went on it and I don't know why I did it.
It was lockdown.
No, it's crazy, yeah.
It was lockdown.
Creative.
It was lockdown. I remember Clubhouse as well. I think Clubhouse that's where Room 187 started as well.
Yeah, and also, what's the other one? Oil Boys as well, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. All of them lot, Ayo and them lot. Yeah. I remember I think lockdown birthed a lot of things.
Yeah.
Lockdown, I think it was one
creative.
of them. It's like, you can use it in your favor, it can be used against you. So with me, at the beginning, I was struggling to like lock in because work was very difficult. Because what I do for work in terms of special needs is I oversee the money and provision that goes to schools to support children with special needs. So during lockdown, the schools were closing down. So there's a lot of children that have special
closing
needs.
down, as in like not coming.
Just
closing down for lockdown. Yeah.
So there's a lot of children with special needs. They're now sitting at home. They're meant to be at school legally because we, as a local authority, council, are paying for that child to be in school. So parents are ringing us to be like, yo, my child is at home. I need to work. How is this gonna work? And I literally, I don't even know what to tell you. Like it was, bro. Work was, it was like career-wise, it was one of the best periods because I got a big promotion before that, but it was also very difficult because COVID lockdown it was just skewering and messing up a lot of things, and it was confusing because how can I don't care if you're a manager or service manager, you don't know what's gonna happen because when you go to 5 p.m. Boris Johnson is telling us something else. A couple of days later, Boris Johnson. So it's like
people were getting updates though. I remember when I was working, as in like they were telling me, basically we've got reason to believe that X, Y, and Z's gonna happen. I'm like, how do these guys know, innit? And then it turns out to be like certain people are getting the information, innit?
Yeah, lockdown was mad. I remember even COVID. I remember they had like a death toll. I remember they had like the numbers.
It was crazy.
Do you know how?
That's
do you know we was living in?
It's not gone anywhere, you know. COVID's actually still about, but they're just not reporting it. And
it's still there because I got a friend of mine. She's a nurse and she's like a ward manager. She's like, there's still, those like COVID wards. She's like, it's still there.
Mental.
Like, it's still there.
It shows what one can do with like the media and stuff, isn't it? Because
yeah.
if they want us to be afraid of it right now, they could just turn it on again, innit?
Bro, the thing, you know what is so weird? Is like, I was never, in terms of COVID, I wasn't scared or worried about me catching COVID for myself.
Yes,
I was passing it on.
Yeah.
And then also, before lockdown, I remember it was like March 2020, but December 2019, I had the braziest flu cold. Never.
You probably had it already, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Because I don't get sick. It's rare. But you see that flu, whatever, that's why I understood when they were saying that people of a certain age or they got unlife health. That's why I was
to get that and be 80 or 90, you know what I'm saying?
I was fighting for I've never been that. I remember for like 2 days straight, 3, I was just in my bed, I was sweating.
Did your parents get the vaccine and shit?
Yeah, they did.
All right, yeah, my parents got it as well, innit?
Yeah, they got it. But the thing is, I remember it was weird though, because in Newham, they would have people from the health services asking people to volunteer to do COVID tests.
What? To do the test?
To do the test.
Or do the vaccine?
No, the test.
Okay.
So I remember like my dad done this random test and they said he had it. So then he quarantined in a bedroom upstairs by himself. But he was showing no signs. It's cool. Weren't coughing. He was completely fine. So some of those tests, I don't even know it's accurate.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. And it's like, I remember the vaccine. I got the vaccine. I remember I was X'd for like 2 days.
But when did you get it? Which one did you get?
I even forgot the name of it.
Did you get it because you were living with your parents?
Was it the
Pfizer or something?
I got that one.
Yeah. Yeah, did you get it because you were living with your parents at the time?
So
that was a lot of... most of your fear would be, giving it to my parents.
So I got it for that reason. And it's mad because shortly after that, I bought my place.
Oh, right.
So I bought my place shortly after that.
Was your parents did you leave your bubble?
What, when I moved out?
Yeah, as in...
So when I bought my place, it was getting near the end of lockdown. Like full proper lockdown. It was like 2021.
Oh, okay.
That's when I moved out. But even when I got my crib, I didn't move in properly. I was back and forth because...
the location, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. So I was taking stuff in and out. There was still stuff I needed to sort out. Then I went to Ghana, December 2021. When I came back from Ghana, I was like, cool, let me move. That's when I've moved in. I'm like, bro, I'm paying mortgage. Still at my mom's house eating rice and stew. I was like, nah, man, I need to leave. And I was the last to leave. All right. My sisters that moved out before me.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Well, my guy, lovely for coming on, man.
Hey.
It's been a pleasure, man.
Thank you for having me.
Sweet.
Chopped it up, man.
Yeah, we're going to get some great bits out of this.
Yeah, man.
Tell you what's changed right now. In a different field, different lane right now. Now I'm in the mud, switching lanes right now. Passive income getting paid right now. Used to roll around with sinners, bulldozers and killers. Now we focused on figures, 3-course meals for dinners, 5-star suites and villas. Now the swag hit different. Cause the bag is different.
This can't come out.